Hello. Okay, stream's live. Hold on. Before I forget, Discord ping, send that out. Let me make sure I am streaming correctly. Let's check YouTube. Okay, we're live there. Let's check Twitch. We're live there. CS, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well today. How's the Iron Man going, CS? How's it been? How's your prayer level? Have you gotten Protect from Magic yet? I bet you're already there. This dude's probably already finished all of free to play, honestly. I would not be shocked to hear it. Sorry. Deal, hello. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. He is level 50 cooking. Why is your cooking so high? Is it just from cooking the fish in the below Ice Mountain zone? That would make sense. TNT Master, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. G Mang, hello. How are you? How's it going? Illustrious, also hello. Man, people are coming in real quick. How's it going, everyone? Hopefully you are doing well. My voice is feeling a lot better. Not really too sore or anything, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm so close to 80. I'm getting pretty close to 180. We're getting some good progress in. Despite me not streaming too much lately, I've been doing pretty well. I also used to be kind of grinding off screen. I haven't really done that at all too much lately. Been very busy. You mean you're 60 out of 180? First of all, you are not slow. You should play this game at your own pace, obviously. Part of me wishes I played a little bit slower because I am. I wouldn't say I'm feeling really burned out yet. I'm still having a lot of fun playing the game for sure. But I'm probably playing it more than you should, I think. I think I've played the game more than a normal person should play this game. So, you know. But I don't know. I got nothing. I've talked about it before. Can I pull it up here? Let me see actually. Hold on, do I have it here? Yeah. I made an updated version to the I think I showed this a couple days ago. I made an updated version to the infographic for the classes and stuff in the game that me and CS are making, which I'm very proud of. Huge MS Paint skills right here, basically, right? Been working a lot on designing cards. Right now, the current plan, and this is, I think, not illegal to share. I'm pretty sure CS. The current plan right now is we want to focus on mainly, I think, 4 classes for the prototype. We want to make Knight functional. We want to make Cleric functional, Wizard, and Rogue. These are the 4 classes we want to have functional in the prototype of our game. So I've been mainly working on making cards that fit into these 4 classes. And that's been pretty cool so far. But it's kind of like, I wouldn't call it annoying. Also, if I didn't say hi, hello Aleph. Sorry if I didn't say hi, how's it going? It's annoying because like, I might come up with a good idea for a Bard card, and that's good, and I write it down, and we keep track of it and stuff. But it's like I feel like I'm almost like wasting my time working on these when these are like the 4 main ones we gotta focus on. But anyway, let's get rid of that for now. How's it going, people? Anyone have anything cool to share? I had a very boring normal day. I recorded my own video, and then I recorded a video with Voyix today. And other than that, I've done pretty much nothing. I've been very lazy for the most part otherwise today. Didn't have work. Nothing super interesting going on. Just sitting around. Finished de-rusting and Monkey Ball 2. Aleph, do you... I don't know why. I do know there's like a couple people who both play Melee and speedrun Monkey Ball. Are you a Monkey Ball speedrunner, or are you just playing Monkey Ball for the hell of it? I've seen people do both. I think it's he's the Game & Watch guy, I think, right? He's like the one pretty good, like almost, or maybe is top 100 player who is also a Game & Watch main, who I think also speedruns Monkey Ball. Curb? I don't think it's Curb. He has I think he has a very funny name. I want to say his tag is Glock in my Toyota. I want to say something like that, if I remember correctly. But maybe he's not like top 100. I'm not sure. Johnny, hello. How's it going? Thunder Mountain. How doth Weep doing today? Pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing super interesting, honestly, for me, but just doing well in general. How are you doing, Thunder Mountain? Just one. You can eat glass. It does not hurt me. I don't think you should eat glass. You can touch grass. Do not eat glass. That's a bad maneuver for sure. You're always glocking your Toyota. 17 shots, no 38. G-Man, you're having a pincushion run with Baron. It's pretty much a win from ring 1. Pincushion Grail is pretty cool. Glock is top 4. Oh, Voyix also, hello, thank you for subscribing. Top 4 Game & Watch players. That's pretty impressive. Tied for 3rd. Or are you talking about Monkey Ball speedrunning? Interesting. Because you still, I don't think you've ever actually answered, Aleph, if you speedran Monkey Ball. Interesting. You didn't do half the things you're putting off to do till today. Thunder Mountain, I believe in you. You just play for fun? Gotcha, okay. You know, hey, awesome. Illustrious, you got a sore throat from a heated argument with your coworkers. All ended well, but it feels like you lost brain cells and your voice. Illustrious, I don't remember if I've asked you what you do. I feel like many people, you're probably working in programming in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know for certain. Is that like... Do you like, what do you do for work where you're like actually like genuinely getting into heated arguments? Because my job, I have never argued with anyone ever, pretty much. I've maybe gotten upset at bosses sometimes, but like other than that, I'm not sure. Level 32 prayer now. Dudes, first off, Voyix, huge clutch with the 32 emo. I knew this would come in clutch eventually, but I didn't know it would be so soon that we needed it. Great work. Voyix, can we get like a 33 also for when CS eventually gets to 33 prayer? That feels pretty important. You work at an engineering firm and there are daily screaming matches? Do I work at an engineering firm? No, I work at a hotel. Like, the worst is sometimes I'll have people get really angry at me. But like, and not to like weirdly humble brag about it, I think I do a pretty good job at my job. So I pretty rarely have people actually get upset at me. But the thing about hotels, if you don't know, if you've never worked at a hotel, it is probably the #1 location in the world where people will complain about things to like get money off their stay or whatever, right? And I think it's ultimately a good thing that the consumer has so much power, right? Because hotels are like so dependent on positive reviews. We were talking to Illustrious. Gotcha. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, just one. My bad. I'm gonna keep rambling though, I guess. I think it's a good thing that like consumers have that much, you know, power in how hotels treat them, I guess. But I do think there's a lot of people who do abuse that fact to their advantage, basically, in ways that are not fair to the workers of the hotel, pretty much. Work with a firmware development, software's evil cousin. Fair. If heresy is wrong, is Pharisee okay? Thunder Mountain, sure, why not, I guess. You're arguing with the feature developers because they refuse to try other methods. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Do you think they meant hearsay? You know, I was thinking for they might meant hearsay, but they said their say might be heresy. They might meant heresy. I'm not sure. Ooh, Abiotic 1.0 came out today. That's pretty cool. I'll see if I can get the boys to boot it up again. That'd be pretty fun. No, almost certainly no content for it. You meant heresy. Oh, he meant heresy. Thunder Mountain meant heresy, friend. Sorry. Checkmate libs, etc. Anywho. Voyix, if they're all cat emotes, I guess maybe it doesn't work. Whatever. Objection, heresy. Sustained, etc. Very true as well. Raccoon, got into an argument with your brother about some things. You want my opinion? What's the best vegetable? So here's the problem. Actually, I had someone ask me this recently, Raccoon. I don't remember if it was on stream or not. I forget when I answered this last, but I talked about this recently. And it's definitely a big cheat code move because most people don't even really consider it a vegetable. But like, if you consider potatoes a vegetable, it is definitely potatoes. But it's kind of cheating. Because, like, most people consider it, even though it's, like, a plant that grows in the dirt or whatever, most people consider it, like, a starch. They don't consider it really to be a vegetable. So it's kind of a cheat code. If I'm allowed to say potato, I would say potato. Then is my favorite vegetable. If not, maybe I go carrot. I like carrots; they're pretty sweet. Potato counts if you think it counts, but it's wrong. Okay, well, raccoon, I'd like to hear your favorite vegetable then. If your favorite vegetable is wheat, it is like 1 degree separated from that take, Voyix, I think. I don't think you can say wheat is, but it is also a plant. Maybe he's right. That's a grain. Yeah, but like grains are vegetables, so I'm actually kind of on Voyix's side here, I think. I don't know, he might be right. Onion's a fair vegetable. I guess raccoon, do you go, I mean, are you, the onion as an entire like group? Are we differentiating between white onion and like green onions and like red onions or whatever, right? Like how are we breaking that down? What constitutes a vegetable? I don't know, man. Favorite vegetable was Stephen Hawking. You know what, Thunder Mountain? I was gonna say like -2, but there was a whole thing where I think Stephen Hawking was on the Epstein list. I think you can make fun of him now, so I'm gonna say 0. But be careful. Watch it, mister. You group, gotcha. As a group, then. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Voyix, I don't know the exact details of what Stephen Hawking was doing on Epstein Island, but probably something like that. So by definition, potatoes are vegetables because they are edible parts of plants. I don't know. Doesn't that make like fruits vegetables then too? Like it just seems like it's just kind of silly. Brother could not move his arms. How's he doing anything? I don't know, just one. I don't know. All I know is I remember when a while back it came out that he was in the Epstein files. That's all I know. Although apparently they don't exist anymore, so who knows? Apparently, actually Epstein was like a totally just like a boring dude that no one cares about anymore. So, you know, it is what it is or whatever, right? Fruits are a scientific category. I don't know what that means. Did I say hi to Spoons, by the way, when Spoons came in? I feel like I didn't say hi. Hi, Spoons. Hello. How's it going? Hi, hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're all having a good day so far. Let's start talking about what we're playing today. What do you guys want to do clan combo wise here? We've got 17 left total in the game. I still have 3 little fades I have to do. I still have 3 bullets to do. So we should do one of these 2. I'm thinking maybe a little fade run. And beyond that, I really don't care what else we're doing. We still have, you know what? Actually, you know what? I did want to play Fell last stream. I never got around to it. So maybe we start off with a Fell run today. Are all those unmastered cards rare? Not all of them. Can I see? You can sort by unmastered, I think, right? Yeah, some of them are. Actually, a lot of them are just uncommon still. Heroic Dive, Death Suit, Greed, Wealthy Whelp. Some of these I think are pretty decent. Some of these I think are pretty bad, honestly. I think like Cheery Deathcap is kind of a stinker. Impressive, kind of a stinker too. A lot of these are just kind of like just not that good. I feel like. Though a lot of them are also just rare units as well in here. And then of course Dante's Inferno, classic. Cheery Deathcap is borderline OP. Maybe if you know, I can see the world where you put like endless dualism on it and it maybe ends up doing some cool stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like the upgrades you want to put on it are probably better put in other units usually. But what are you gonna do? Haven't done Queen Rally Under Legion. I have not done that yet, Mr. Sun. You are correct. Do I have any secrets on how to use Revenge Fell Pass? She feels terrible. Illusion. I don't have any secrets on how to use Fell in general. Because I think maybe every one of my Fell wins has been the permanent scaling one. So I'm not sure. I don't really know. You're pretty sure the Revenge Path is unplayable? I'm not sure. Also, dang, TNT Master has finally happened. Everyone, congratulations. Also, Mal, hello. TNT Master, 200 watt streak. It is. You do have all the pieces of Exodia assembled there. Very, very good. Nice work. It is. We did that exactly. Very true. You installed the horse gotcha game, and now you're playing it 10 hours a day. Mal, I'm sorry to hear. Good luck to you. I have not played Uma Musume yet, and I probably never will. Also, yeah, Snap for sure. We did that, etc. Mary is Mary playing Stronghold Crusader? I don't know what that is. That sounds like a game Mary would play. What the horse? So true, so true. Mal, who is your horse main? Who's your go-to for the horse game? Who are you mainly focusing on? Never installed Gotcha game. That's a good game. I've heard that about the what is it, Limbus Company? I think that's the one that's the gotcha of them. Rice Shower. Oh, dude, you like the horse that died? Everyone, dude, that's awesome. I love people making fun of that horse that died that one time. Io, hello. How's it going? Yeah, Io. Listen, one day, Io, maybe you will be as strong as TNT Masters, but not today. Yeah, so yeah, Johnny. A lot of the horses in the horse gotcha game are based on real horses, and the one thing I know about Rice Shower is that she died. That's it. That's all I know. Vixie, hello. How are you? How's it going? Oh, friend, do it. What are you gonna say about Io? I believe this is gonna be great. Friend, I think I talked about this in Pun Puns the other day, but I think you might have already left before I was trying to say it. Um, I don't know why I mean, it's not especially relevant to you. I'm only saying it because you are from India. But remember how we played catfishing, and we did the one thing where it was is it Trishula, right? The little trident thing. I had a customer at axe throwing recently have a Trishula. Am I saying it right? Maybe I'm mixing it up. Is it a Trishula? Yes. They had the tattoo on their forearm of a Trishula, and I was able to say like, hey, sorry, hopefully this isn't like too personal of a question or whatever, because like it's a little bit weird to ask people about their tattoos. I feel like, but I was like, isn't that a Trishula on your arm or whatever? And she was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I learned about it from a Wikipedia fucking Wordle style game. And she explained to me how she had two tattoos. She had a Trishula on this arm, and then she had something else on this arm, and I forget what it was. Uh, and it was like it was supposed to be like the Trishula was supposed to represent like her masculine side, and then the other tattoo was supposed to be her feminine side. I forget what it was. Was it a Kapala? I don't remember the name, but it sounds like maybe it was a Kapala. Um, and yeah, that was a fun conversation I had at work. Yeah, and then she said, haha, Trishul on these nuts. I don't think she said that, Boyx. The Kapala is the skull full of blood. I don't think it was a skull full of blood. It looked like a dream catcher almost. I didn't look at it very closely because I was standing on her left side, so I could really only see her left arm closely. Oh, dude, you're right. The Kapala is in Spelunky. You're right, dude. When you sacrifice other people, you get the cup. Chakram, that maybe is more correct then, friend. I'm not sure. But I just thought it was neat. Um, sometimes I feel intimidated talking about it, but I had an Indian lady one time at Archery, and she told me all about like stories about like I think it's Arjun, right? Who was apparently like in Hindu mythology like a very prominent archer. So when I'm teaching archery, sometimes I've had people like be like, there's this really cool guy in Hindu mythology called Arjun, and then there's another guy who's like, I think his name is not Octavius, but it's something like that. It's some O name that has like a really long thing, and there's like a whole story about how there was this guy who was a better archer than Arjun, but he had the same Arjun's teacher went and found the archer who's better than Arjun. And the guy was like, yeah, I actually learned archery by like just worshiping you, the instructor. I never actually, I even built like a little like clay figure of you basically, and I like, I prayed to whatever. And the guy, and the dude, first off, Arjun's teacher, fucking asshole. he finds out about this dude who worships him, but the teacher is like, I like Arjun more, so as your, apparently since I've been your teacher this whole time, new guy, yeah, he cuts off his thumb. Exactly, he tells him to cut off his fucking thumb as like a tribute to him. And I was like, dude, dick move, man. A huge dick move. But anyway, I think it's funny now because nowadays in archery, you don't even need your thumb to actually shoot it. I'm pretty sure back then, because knocks weren't as good as keeping the arrow steady on strings, you would have to pinch the arrow to keep it in place. But nowadays archers don't pinch the arrow anymore. So that guy would still be a baller at archery, I bet. I just think that's kind of funny. that the teacher was like, hey, cut off your thumb for me. Anyway, sorry that we're rambling. Thunder Mountain, that's not game lore. That's like I think Hindu mythology basically. Nothing to do with the actual game we're playing. Yeah, Eklavia, something like that. Aklavia, maybe something like that. Friend, that sounds pretty familiar. Yeah, people lore, Thunder Mountain, people lore, exactly. Quinn, hello. Echo's bad because she has no perma-scaling path. I wouldn't say that's fair, Quinn. I don't think she's bad because of that. I think she's bad because her baseline stats are impossible to carry the early game with. And she's, like, very reliant on seeing a good unit or else you kind of eat shit and die. You freaking love Mythology. It's pretty cool, usually. It was, dude. It was Eklava. Very cool. You used to be a borderline professional at archery, but you didn't do it for a couple years. Thunder Mountain, I never tried to like compete in it seriously, but I did shoot a lot, and I did a lot of archery instructing. I did up to my level 3 certification for USAA, and I know a decent bit about shooting, but I always wasn't good enough to compete really, and I didn't have much interest in it when I was younger, so you know. If you can have Ekka make it past Archery, then you'll probably have a fun run. That's a good way to look at it, G-Mang, I think. What type of bow do you use? You're currently using a 45-pound recurve. I think my recurve is 40 pounds, Thunder Mountain. I don't know the exact draw weight, but I was a recurve shooter. I mean, like, listen, we can talk all about, like, oh, compound is fake shooting, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's really fair to say. I will say compound shooters are a little bit weird when it comes to, like, how much they focus on like release aids. I feel like there's like when I did my certification, there was this whole like the guy gave this huge long speech about like how important like it was to like the release was, and I was like, dude, when you and they're using like release aids, and I'm like, dude, when you use a release aid, it's so easy to just like it should be so easy to not impact the string. And they're all worried about like you gotta really be careful you don't fuck up the release by like flipping the switch that lets go of the string for you. Like, I don't know. I think they would be better off, like at least my instructor there would have been better off focusing on like actually shooting the bow. So you know how it is. Also gaming, I don't think I said hi. Hi gaming, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. You just love Lazarus Legion. Sorry that you say it so much. Hey, I'm happy that you love Lazarus Legion. It's a very strong clan. They're very cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. The follow through is so much more important. It's so like so much more can go wrong, and it's so much easier to go wrong on follow through than it is on the actual release. Especially if you're using a compound bow with a release aid, right? So I don't know why they were so focused on it. Anywho. Each bow has its advantages and purposes. Well, I mean, unless if we're being honest, like, in reality, like, there's no real advantage using a recurve over a compound bow. Like, if you're trying to, like, shoot an arrow, like, compound bows are just kind of better at the job. But, like, there's something to be said about, like, I don't want to say the athleticism of it, but the ability to actually shoot recurve is a little bit more strenuous on, like, your hands and your arms in general. So I think you know, it's more interesting, I guess I would say. But like, if you know, it is what it is, I guess, as well. Yeah, Thunder Mountain, exactly. You want to use a medieval longbow and fuck up your skeleton? Same. Very true, very real. Hey, you guys want to play the game here? What are we doing? What are we doing on this one? We've been rambling too much. We actually have to play the video game. Let's do. I want to do a Fell run. What do you guys want to do? Fell Awoken or Fell Umbra here? Remember you said I should go play Flesh and Blood if you play more Flesh and Blood. Well, the only problem is you don't have anyone to play Flesh and Blood with. Johnny, that does sound tragic. I am sorry to hear. You guys want to go Woke Fell? We can go Woke Fell. Are there any archer units in this game? You know what, Peace? I don't think so. Let me think here. Does anyone shoot a bow in this game? I actually know, right? On the enemy side, I think also... Oh, they have crossbows. There's the crossbow guys on the enemies. But that's, you know, that's not a bow. Isn't it not crossbow? What are they called? They called bowmen? No, what are they called? Well, I guess I'll scroll down. What are these guys? What are these guys' names? We have the axe throwers. Oh, they're called snipers. Yeah, they have crossbows, though. Deformed Duo? Do they have a bow? Also a crossbow. Anyway. Let's get in here. Oh, you guys playing your fun little stronghold game? Have fun, guys. Have fun. I'm happy for you both. I'm gonna go Rootsies, I think, on this one instead of Restore. And let's run it. Let's see what happens. Never mind. You know, Io, I'm happy that you have so much confidence. I think this is a good thing for you. Also, Thorn Hollow, Root Seed Star, name a more iconic duo. We do have the Wildwood Staff, so we should be fine here for the most part, but it is a little funny. It is a little funny to see both these together here. As always. And I think we're just gonna go... You know what? I'm gonna try going Relic first for a bit here. See how it feels. You know what? With the Warblers in here, the starting deck, I think I'm kind of actually okay to take Purified Soul Shard here. Well, the Warblers don't really even fit in very well. Maybe I just go Ember Staff. I'm just gonna go Staff on this one. Is Spikes any better in this game? Wiener Cam? First off, hello. I actually really don't have a good sense for how good Spikes are. I don't know. There's a lot of multi-strike enemies in the game, so I guess that's like a good thing going for it. But I think that like the enemies just having so much more health means that heavies are a bigger issue for you. But I guess it does still kill most backliners for you, huh? I don't know. Wiener Cam, I actually really genuinely don't feel like I have a good sense for it. We also didn't see the permascaling one here, so we have Savior versus Vanguard. Well, ideally I wanted like permascaling here, and then we'd have Thorn Hollow just rotating back and forth with these two. I guess the question here is... Savior is like a lot of armor gain on Fell. How did they break Fade? So there's a bug Wiener Cam with Fade. When Fade dies while being attacked, she doesn't get any slay triggers, even if the attack would kill something. So she's bugged in that sense. Idea, Vanguard with 2 Warblers behind. That's not a very good idea. Ideally, with Vanguard here, you want to get hit first, get the Valor scaling, and then hit back afterwards. Having Warblers is actually pretty bad here. Literally unplayable. I wouldn't go that far, but it is like a huge detriment for the character. With if you don't go Savior, Vanguard is incredibly slow, bad. I agree, more or less. Yeah, we'll try a Savior here. You didn't say it was a good idea, Thunderman? That's a good point. You didn't say it was a good idea. I'll take the -1 draw here. It's pretty low impact, I think, on this. And I guess we're going to go... Like, you here. And you here for now, I guess. I want to get like a Warbler and maybe a Spear Steward behind here somewhere. We'll just pass for now. Getting a turn 1 sap is really nice here on the Thorn Hollow. Should I, you know what, should I be actually activating Fel here to get the armor scaling there? I probably should be, right? Oh. Well, that's fine. Do this, do this. And that's okay. Do we just trash champion? I don't think so. I think Fel will still be fine here, hopefully. Maybe, in theory, maybe not, but I think she'll be good. Okay, root seeds here still. Like, worst case scenario, Fel does hold the root seeds well. She's double striking on her own still, so that's pretty decent. I think at least. Okay, keep Valoring up here. Cambodia, so sad. Probably pop this as well, get some more armor in the mix. Why does Cambodia get one and not Indiana? I don't know, man. Voyix added them. Ask Voyix, he knows. Ooh, I think I want Rising Rage here. I think we do want to, in theory, overstack. Yeah, I'm down to give this a try. Let's see how it goes. Let's try to overstack. I mean, I'll play Glimmer. I don't like it here that much. Ooh, Voyix, good work. Good work. Just one, are you appeased? I think I want to go left side here. I think I was looking for like a sweeper more than anything, basically. You know, you take Ember Staff. I hate that relic. It was this IO. It was this or the Purified Soul Shard, and I think they're both kind of ass. But I think this is the better of the two ass options there. Trying to border every card too, or just win with all the combos. My main priority Wiener Chem is to win with all the combos. I don't care too much about mastering cards. It's nice, and maybe like later on I'll focus more on trying to do that. I don't mind every once in a while taking a card as dead weight to get it golded. But I mainly just want to win with all the clan combos more than anything here. Hey, Voyage, don't turn that cow into an Arby's. Come on, man. Blow up after they don't know nobody, etc. True, true. Okay, there's a Husk Hermit. I feel pretty good about Husk Hermit here. Just given any defenses or any offense is very strong. The Germans, man. What is that, Voyix? Is that just a bunch of eggs on a swing set? Why? What is the point of this? To what end, Voyix? What for? I'm thinking about trying to put dualism on this Thorn Hollow. It seems pretty bad to me, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna reroll this instead. Could also put Titan Stone on the Thorn Hollow too. If we had what's it called? It's the heal. I'm just gonna reroll and look for a multi, I think, here. Okay, well, listen. It's a good speculative pick here. We're taking the Husk Hermit, and we're gonna find the Carapace now, folks. It is just that simple. Okay? But have faith. Anyway. Y'all haven't ever felt like some eggs in a swing on a Wednesday afternoon? No, not really, no. Never really felt compelled for something like that, honestly. Have you, Wiener King? You big egg on a swing guy? Well, I think we're gonna do this. Just to get it overstacked for now, move you to the front here. Get you some Valor. That seems okay to me. Oh man, if I'm not here, someone at me if Pun Pun gets here. You've got an emote for him to see. Will do, Voyix, will do. Sorry, hold on. I was just thinking here for a moment. I think I'm gonna put the actually, no, I want to put it on Fel. One floor setup. Yeah. What is a quick question? The wilting flower thing. I know it's like It means like sad. What is the exact thing that it means? I know it means like it's like sad or whatever, right? Not like this, etc. What is it? What is it like? What are the kids saying? It actually sarcastic morning. Gotcha. Okay. Why does it mean that? You know, boys, language is complex, right? I don't know why it means that specifically, but it is just what it means, apparently. And I'm okay with that personally. It's fine. Sad and flaccid. Ah, that makes sense. Shoestring fries, hello, how's it going? How's the run? It's I would say the tiniest bit spooky right now. It's not too bad, but I am like slightly worried here. I would say. I'm gonna move Thornhollow to the front here. He's got some spikes. That'll kill the back line for us. When the kids call you bald, does that mean you are cool? I don't think so, but I can't say for certain, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this here. That's almost lethal. Good enough for me. You think also slang is fairly easily understandable, but you could never understand the Wilting Rose. I mean, I don't know, man. How do you feel about like Skibbity Ohio, right? That I feel like makes less sense than the Wilting Rose if you ask me personally. Cleave also huge here, by the way. Happy to see that. Gotta take the Razor Sharp on this one for sure. Tigia, also hello, how's it going? Hopefully you are well. A little bit low on Pyre health. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go right side here and look for get some health and look for some equipments here. Bloodthirsty Blade, I do like that on a Husk Hermit. I think Bloodthirsty Husk Hermit's a pretty good thing for us to find. I think I'll take it. I think I'll reroll. Well, Inferno Room is really strong. Kind of just the end here. Yeah, I'll just take Inferno Room. It's really good into the Kale fight as well. How do you understand shit like YouTube poop? I don't know. That's a good point, I guess. Rare draft here. I'm gonna hope for like maybe a cool Stygian card here, I feel like. I kind of like Siren Song on this one. I can see this being a good... Random equals funny and loud equals funny. So true. So true. Very true. Oh, Dallas, hello, hi. Don't think you didn't sneak in there. How's it going? Hopefully you are well today. Fishing level 50. This dude's going crazy, man. Is run loose shaky? It's a little iffy right now. Thunder Mountain, I mean, I wouldn't, if it was the one that takes you 1 HP, I would have taken the other event anyway there. But you did almost call it, which is pretty impressive. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I do want to, like, do this, I think. Move you up, get knocked back. I think that's fine. Actually, hold on. A little order lull here. One moment. Hold on. I think we do this, and then this here. That seems fine by me. You thought Charlie Unicorn was hilarious when you were 16, so you get this game to conceptually. I guess that's actually, you know what, Peace? That's actually a really good point. Because I also did like, what's that damn, that damn Unicorn Charlie, yeah. I was there with you, I suppose. Okay, you're dying, which is not great. We get the Siren Song here, so that's pretty cool. You're dead, hooray. You understand it now. True. Very true and real as well. Where's my damn Bloodthirsty Blade, dude? Come on. This game is rigged. You guys go Inferno Room here, probably. Play this, take the shard damage. That seems fine. Move you to the front as well, actually, and get some more Valor. That seems good as well. Okay. ASDF with your younger years. Zula, I probably know what this is, but I don't remember what I don't know what ASDF is by the acronym. What is this? I bet I know it, but I don't recognize the name. Okay, currently ASDF movie. Now maybe I don't know what this is. I think we can do this here, hopefully. That looks pretty good. Oh, you're still stunned. That's why you didn't get knocked back. I'm dumb. I think they kind of minus the new status effect animations like quick and trample. I don't care at all about the status effects and any differences between them. That's a non-factor for me personally. But you're allowed to care, for the record, as well. I wouldn't hold it against you for caring about that. I'm gonna put this here, get you some more armor. I think I messed up with the Bloodthirsty Blade here, though. That seems like it was wrong placement. Sorry, did someone say what ASDF stood for yet? Apparently, Charlie the Unicorn got us a 3.5-hour finale animated a few years ago. Can I be honest? That just sounds sad. It doesn't stand for anything. Interesting. It is just that. I feel like I missed this. I don't know what this is. Whatever this is, not for me, I guess. I'm gonna send you up, buddy. I think we're getting our ass beat here, though, man. I think Archeon is actually sending me to hell. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. GG, go next. Okay, maybe this is working. It's just a key smash? Interesting, okay. It was very the Penguin of Doom, random, but animated really well. Do I want Twin Blade here? I think so. I don't think I want these. I think if anything, probably want some energy for my deployment phase here. To get better set up at the beginning of fights. And I think I want to go right side and try to find like a multi-strike or a carapace here. Get some more pyre health too. Not a lot working with there, unfortunately. Let's re-roll first. We might need to skip the equipment in order to afford something here. You know what we could actually do, though? We can just buy a large stone for Husk Hermit. That's actually pretty good, I think. You got the Smidge Stone, so getting some base set upgrades there seems pretty good to me. Yeah, I think we just settle on that for now. Everlasting Light, great merge, specifically with Twin Blade here. We might be able to get something to work here on. So we kind of just throw a bunch of shit together and it might be good enough. I'll take Savior too. Lord of Pies, hello. Lord of Pies, I'm doing my best, man. I'm trying to get a Carapace run to work here. I've got a Smidgestone Sweeper, and they're not giving me the Carapace, man. It's kind of fucked up. Do I want to just put like I'll put a +20 honestly on Thorn Hollow while I'm here. I think that's fine as well. Another Thunderdome run? Maybe. Maybe, folks. I need money. I'm pretty broke. This doesn't feel too scary to take, honestly, here. I need to go... Yeah, I need to take this, I think. I just need the money. Voyix? That's a pretty funny one. That is a really funny one to just change the letter I to we. That's really funny. I don't think we should do it. But mobile users will never understand it. That is true as well. Okay, so we're gonna go Fell, Husk Hermit, Thorn Hollow down here still. Change it to Io instead of I. So true, so true. You don't take much damage. I think we use a chance to get rid of one of our Embers here. That seems fine. And then, oh, I like this a lot. Gonna have to probably chump block here a bit to keep Husk Hermit alive. Or not Husk Hermit, a Fell alive here. Oh, I'm stupid. I have Warbler. I have Warbler. Hold on, I'm being dumb. One moment, please. Please hold. Please hold. I have Warbler for quick. I guess I put this... Well, here's the... You know what? I guess I can do this, actually. That's fine. And I kind of don't want to let Fel... I mean, I need to move you back at some point here. I don't want to play in front of him here, stealing slays from the Husk Hermit right now. We also just do this and pass. We need to be mindful of how much corruption Fel already has on her, though. We need to, like, keep her alive still, basically. We can move you up, which is actually hilarious here. Do this. Play another Warbler in, which is also pretty funny. I'll play this and pass, and we'll get you in front next turn. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Imagine like a little interaction that if you have Dante and the Dante Footstool Relic, where you place them on the floor. You know, I think Thunder Mountain, I would say, I'm willing to compromise here. I think if you have, ooh, also, just I'll do this. That's fine. I would say here's what we do. If you have whatchamahoozits, if you have Dante's Footstool and you play Dante on the floor that was tutored out by Footstool, if you play the Footstool room down first and then play Dante on there, I think you should get like a voice blurb, a little bubble pop up that has like a unique line for Dante specifically. I think that'd be a neat thing to do. That seems like the way to go if you ask me. Anyway, I see you've played Gay Knifey Spoony before. That was, I don't know what you're talking about. This guy, I don't know what he's saying to me right now. I'm gonna try to counteract the corruption here if I can. It's gonna be a little bit hard to counter though, I think. It's a Simpsons joke. Interesting. I'm a little in danger here, I think, folks. I gotta say. I took so much corruption damage here. I'm trying to have them go back and forth and heal the corruption, but I think I'm maybe just doomed into this boss, huh? Because my Husk Hermit's dying here. Dying no matter where you go, basically. Yeah, that's an issue. I guess we just play this. Maybe have one of you come up now. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, whatever. Maybe Fel somehow solos here. I don't think so, but maybe. Who knows? She's hitting pretty hard, but not very hard. Okay. I need to be smarter about how I'm playing this right now, I think, ultimately. We get to send the boss. Ooh, good call. I should have done that. You're right. Boss send that would have been really good. Let's restart. Let me be more mindful about the corruption too. Corruption enemy spawning on the Ring 4 invasion seems pretty strong. Yeah. You know what I kind of like actually here? I'm thinking about it more. I think we're supposed to do this. I think we're supposed to do Fel here. We're supposed to go like this down here. That way the Husk Hermit can kill them down here, and we'll eventually move Husk Hermit up later. That seems pretty strong. Look at this guy in a bar doing the knife between the fingers stabby thing. Like knifey spoony. The bar says sure. Bar charges a spoon. I've seen you play knifey spoony before. Interesting. Never. You know what? Haven't heard of that one personally. We're gonna do this into this here. You know what we can do? Actually, we can just do this, and it actually cleanses all. You know, these guys get wiped here. That looks actually really good to me. Let's play it that way. Because this guy holding all the corruption does not matter to us at all. Basically a non-factor. And if what's his name dies too, it's not that big of a deal either. If Thorn Hollow dies, it also doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just do this. Let's do, I guess. I still want to give the Husk Hermit, I think, the Slay Blade. You know, I think let's get rid of the Ember here. Actually, that seems good right now. I think we can do it. No spoons left, only Gay Knife. So true, so true. He's real for that. Now, I hate doing this, but I really don't want my Husband to get the corruption on him. So I think we have the Siren Song here. It is tragic, but I think it is the way to play this one. And we can do this and hopefully still get something pretty good going for us. Oh, you. Hold on. Wait, actually. Hold on. Greed. Greed moment. One. Ah, no, that's gonna... We're in a weird spot because I want to kill you with Inferno Room then, but then we're losing all the slays with the Bloodthirsty Blade. I think that matters more, actually. I think the Bloodthirsty Blade slays do matter here. So I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna go Ultimate Greed, actually, here, I think. I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna do this here. Oh, look at that, lovely. Okay. That'll help cancel out your corruption at least a little bit. Only losing out on the corruption enemies. Yeah, well, yeah, that is true. Actually, that's a really good point. That's an excellent point, honestly. Okay, let's do this. Move you to the front here. And then that's going to be a slay for Husk Hermit still. And when Thorn Hollow dies, we'll have the room to play the Warblers now, too, which is good for us, I think. Yeah, the Jesus and the Heavies all sneak by. You are right there. That is very true and real. Play this. We get a Spirit Steward, kind of stinky. We are losing both the slays, though, to the Fel attacking first here, unfortunately. I think that's ultimately fine. We can play Twin Blade. It's not that good here. We just do this and pass. We don't need the Warbler that badly here either. Why do you assume the spoon is straight? Well, I mean, just because the knife is gay, basically, I would say. Probably the reason why is being assumed. Which is maybe not fair. We live in an unfair world or whatever. I'm going to move up one of the corruption guys here just so we can... Oh, actually, that doesn't get the slay for us here either. Oh, I'm going to move you to the front so you're getting the slays. There we go. Huge. Big if true. Very nice. Okay. Then if we do... if we do you to the front here, how's that look after the cleave? That just kills everything for us, which is not what we want. We want... Oh, we're not even getting actually good slays here either. Hold on. How do we optimize slay triggers here? If we do, well, I think there's a way to get maybe two different, guaranteed 2 slays here at least. Hold on. Hold on. It's funny that the Trample Enchanter can remove Trample Stone if it dies. Is that real? I didn't know that. That's funny. If we do this, we get guaranteed 1 slay. Right, and then we can move you to the front, and it's still at least guaranteed 1 slay there, and maybe a 2nd slay. That's good enough for me, I suppose. We'll do this and pass. It's guaranteed the 1 because Fel will kill you. This slay kills here, and then maybe we get the Corrin's kill. I don't know. I'm sure we can math it out maybe to try to figure out the exact best way to do it, but I don't want to. And we didn't even get it anyway, so whatever. Andrelucci, hello. Hey, Ben, just dropping to let you know that you love the content on, and you're the best Monster Train YouTuber. Well, that's just not true. I'm not the best. Maybe I'm the most entertaining to you, and in which case, I appreciate that. But there's definitely people who are better at the game than me right now so far. But I appreciate the compliment, too. Thank you. Hello. The Bloodthirsty Blade is not worth the amount of stress you're putting yourself through. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. It'll do some good stuff for us. I have faith it will, at least. At some point be usable. I also don't hate Shield of Winds here. It's maybe too many equipments at this point, though. I don't know. The Benediction is also just a pretty good pickup here. I think I'll take that. That's fine. Channel Song. I mean, Channel Song does hit our Warblers. And it is grayed out, so I do want to try to get it mastered. I think I'll take it here. Why am I gaslighting them? You know what? My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I do want to go to the Merchant of Arms because I don't think our steel shop is very good at this point. I would like to make at least the Bloodthirsty Blade deployable here, and maybe merge it with Twin Blade. Something like that seems pretty good. Channel Song Intrinsic can do a pretty good job sometimes. I agree. We will have to remove our Train Stewards, though. Using the Twin Blade with Bloodthirsty. It seems pretty good here. Twin Blade, Bloodthirsty, merged and deployable seems not bad. We should consider also Everlasting Light into Twin Blade. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's look around first before we make any big decisions. We have a second Twin Blade, so now we could do a Twin Blade Everlasting Light merge and a Twin Blade Bloodthirsty Blade merge. Both seem pretty good here to me. Swiftsteel Dagger also worth considering, but I don't think we'll need to be quick here, hopefully. We'll see. I am kind of also realizing we don't have any real way to... I mean, we could do Holdover Rising Rage to keep Seraph off the mid floor or bottom floor in that case. Oh, Dualism's Everlasting is worse. Yeah, I guess. We just do one of each, though. I think we're going to do this. I think we also... I'm pretty confident we're going to need Inferno Room, at least in the final boss here on bottom floor. I suspect... We can do this now. We can do Bloodthirsty Twin Blade merge now. Right, and make that deployable first. Right, but I suspect we will at the very least need... Oh, sorry, this one here. I suspect we'll at the very least need Inferno Room at some point. Sweep and Everlasting synergizes. It does too. But I think Everlasting and Twin Blade is just good enough on Fel. And I think this is good with the Sweeper. Oh, but, you know, the thing too is we can also just switch later. We decide we can start putting the Everlasting... We can start putting this one on Fel and then this one on House Kermit. They're both fine. Swiftblade. I don't think we need the quick here though. I think the quick is unnecessary basically on this build. I think we'll have enough defense hopefully. But I think we need to have Inferno Room to stop the bottom floor curse guys in the Seraph fight more than anything. So we'll do this now, and we'll need to go to another Merchant of Arms later. At some point here. But I think we'll be mostly okay. Probably go... I mean, we'll have to go to this one up here, it looks like. That's fine. And let's see what our Horde is here. Emot Tome, happy to see that. Maybe we get a cool overstacked upgrade here from our Alcove event. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Oh, we just do graft and equipment. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Now, oh dude, you know what's kind of annoying though? We just made the merge equipment deployable here. We could opt to... Oh, no, I was going to say we could opt to, like, do Twin Blade on one of them instead. We should just do the... We should just do the Twin Blade onto you now. It's a little sad that we paid money for this deployable, but this is just the right pick here. That just seems very easy. And then we will try to merge again later. But whatever. That's a lot of free slaves for us, hopefully. This seems pretty free to me. I suspect, but maybe it's not going to be as free as I realize. I don't know. We'll see. Another deployables applied to the unit, so you draw during the deployment phase. So true. So true, Glader. Also, hi, Glader. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I think we can, like, fully maximize our slaves on top floor here. I think we'll do this into this and try to move you up again later. You're good. How am I doing? I'm doing very well, Glader. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Twin Blade goes here. Vengeful Shard. Move you up. Move to the front. And then I think we put... I guess we put Everlasting Light on Thorned Hollow. Actually, we'll probably just play Sapwood here on Thorned Hollow more than that. That seems actually way better to me. Sure. If that worked, it would be so strong on totems. Well, those Twin Blade is a dangerous gamble if you don't have scaling. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll get enough slaves to make up for the lack. Although I guess you make a good point in that the sweeping will each time trigger -1 hit, huh? I think it'll be okay though. Still, could be wrong. Could very well be wrong, but I think we'll be fine. But I think I think dualism. Am I crazy? I think dualism would work on Everlasting Light, right? I'm pretty sure. Dualism does increase the scaling of the equipment on the unit. Unless I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong too about that. I'm pretty confident it does work. I think you are just in fact correct about this. Okay, this is free for us right now. I'm probably just gonna play. Oh, we're leaking here. Hold on. Does this get lethal? Probably pretty close to it, right? Although, well, what if I just do this? Is that enough? You're killing in 2 hits here. I think we're a little bit short. Unless we move you to the front. Does that help us at all? Not really. I don't think. It's 9 spikes. Well, actually, maybe it does get there. No, I don't think so. Or we're talking about grafting deployable onto a totem. Sorry. What's even the angle there then? I don't know what you guys are talking about then in regards to that. Oh, this is good too. This gets us more damage on the Guardian. Oh, then that's less. Hold on. If we do, I forgot about Emot Totem here, so we just do both. That's why this Twin Blade is a curse. Yeah, it is. We are getting a lot less damage, I guess, here than I realized. Wait, hold on. Oh, this as well. This. I got that in here, too. Really, we're 1 off? God damn. Tragic. Well, we'll let him walk. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Play you here and you here. I think that just means probably that end game, unless we're gonna end up putting the Twin Blade. Oh, we grafted it too, didn't we? Shoot, and that's not an option anymore. Ooh, this could be a problem. Hopefully it won't be, but it could be a problem. Maybe we should just grafted the other one then, the Valor one. That'd be pretty good here. I guess we can also just put another equipment on it to get rid of it as well. That's true too. I think we'll honestly be fine. We'll see. I shouldn't be playing too many of these here. I forgot about the sapper here. Oh, I fucked up too. I gave myself not enough damage. We're not getting the slay here. Inferno Room gets there. That is true. The Inferno. Oh, even that I don't know. I think we just pass turn, honestly, here more than anything. We could move Thorn Hollow to the front, actually, here, too, and get the spike triggers in. Ah, we'll see. Channel Song, like, for what, really? There, it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. We could have gotten a Warbow that we can move up then this turn. Maybe worth it, huh? Oh. Get in there, buddy. Yoink. Put this here. Put that there too. There we go. Fine. Great turn. And we are currently losing this? Really? Dang. I thought this would be kind of easy. Frontline Hollow. The problem is that I can't get him to the front right now. I should have done that before. You are right about that. Absolutely. I think this changes anything? If I go like this into here, into cleave. Does not change anything. Okay, so this is very bad. We are throwing all. I did not. It is true. I did not realize how big of an issue the Curse Blade would be on a sweeper. I didn't realize like the -1 is every single guy that gets hit is a -1. There's definitely a problem. Yeah, we just gotta move the Thorn Hollow to the front. They're probably, and it should be hopefully fine. We'll see. We shall see. We'll do this, I think, here. Move you up. Push you to the front and pass. Curse plays curse for a reason. Yeah, this is my first time trying to play, I think, on a sweeper, though, ever. Which is why I'm having so much trouble. Ooh, I do like, actually, the Everlasting Light on the Fel here. That also seems really good to me. Okay. That's, I think, a good sign. The Root Seed's there, too. And then we probably just keep playing the Root Seeds here, I think. We can just keep him from not negging himself too much here. Should be fine. Maybe. This turn again. Okay, we do this. That doesn't get us lethal there then? Shoot, hold on. Maybe we just go double on the Husk Hermit here. Let's try that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, apparently that is lethal still and everything. Okay, very good. Do you think I can sneak in one of these real quick? I don't think so. I think that's actually I think that is the break point basically. Because I think it's this hitting, and we do this, it goes to 10 health remaining, and then the Thorn Hollow doesn't kill there. I don't think we can play the Wildwood Sap, unfortunately. So we do this here. Play a Root Seed so we can draw an extra card next turn. I would love the Warbler to be in here, but he's not fitting in right now. You know, overkill Hermit's attacks in our it's our Metascale unit. Yeah, I guess so. You're just hitting as hard as humanly possible, I guess, huh? I should maybe play down. The nice thing here is that the Husk Hermit's gonna kill no matter what this turn. We just play these. Get a little bit more armor scaling from Valor on Fel here. We do get to go Warbler up here. So I'm just thinking, let's get Thorn Hollow in here as well. I think we do you up here into this as well. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Up the boss. I don't think we go up the boss here. I think we can get maximum scaling on the boss here. I think we can just we did this to be greedy in the first place. I think we can kill him actually for all the reanimates and get more slays on Husk Hermit. I need to do this into, I think maybe just this here. And then we move you up, and then we move you to the front, and then I think we move you to the front this way. Okay. That, I think, Roller does nothing. I don't think it does nothing. It's one extra round in like ahead of time into the Undying one here. I think it could be useful. Worst case, he just takes a hit, right? There we go. That wins by a lot. Very nice. I guess it actually here it actually probably steals kills from the Husk Hermit. So maybe it was. I mean, I think it was actually just stinky to have here. But I think I don't know. Maybe we need it. I don't know the math on it. I'll take Liquid Courage here. Ensnare's not terrible either because we're gonna have some trouble killing heavies probably in the end game. Hit so Jover. It's not Jover. We're doing great. Don't worry. Trust me. Do I care about spells here? I would not hate Rising Rage held over to keep Seraph off the main floor. Then we can come right side here, but I'm a little bit worried in general about this. Yeah, we get the holdover. That's actually pretty funny. It will maybe work here. Double stack. What do I want double stack here? It's kind of funny on Benediction. It's a lot of value. Check Hermit's attack. How's he doing right now? 55. That's not too bad. That's not too bad here. Is that even taking into account that must be taking into account the equipment, right? Yeah, it has to be, yeah. It does show that it being in it. That's not too shabby. The Slave Blade is great with Twin Blade if you survive the combats. I'm just a little bit scared in general, but hopefully we'll survive. Take Benediction here. I'll lower down to 2 costs as well. That seems pretty good. Then I think we will dupe something. I think I just duped that Benediction I got here. I think that'll end up being pretty strong if I had to guess. We're going to have to play bottom floor here. We can't let these sweepers... Or we can't let these guys get by with the buffs from the lifesteals. I think that's going to like be the end of us, basically. But this is a little bit spooky to play this with Fel. Might have to move you up or something. I don't know. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We get to go Warbler, or we get to get Channel Song. Maybe we hit a Warbler here. Let's see. Very nice. We could get a second Warbler in here. I don't think I like that much. I do like Benediction quite a bit here, though. Benediction seems pretty good. Do this for a bit of extra Valor. And this just steals Slays from Huskram, so we don't want to do that. I guess we should just play the other Channel Song to get it out of deck. It's actually how you won the Harvest Bullet run. Oh, that's cool to hear. Very interesting. A bit of extra damage in on Kale while we can. And oh, this fucker. I hate this guy. I fucking hate him with every ounce of my being, basically. If I move you to the front, does that... Do you die? Not even... He doesn't even die there. What the fuck, man? I hate him. I hate him so much. He's got 4 HP. And he's gonna heal it all fucking back right here. Can you believe this shit? If I do this, actually, if I move you up this turn, then what do I do? Hold on. You hit, you heal. Spear Steward hits back. It's not great for us, I gotta say, folks. It's not great. I can let him go up to the pyre and hit once, so it's not the end of the world, if that's the case. I think we'll try to... we should, hold on. We should min-max here a little bit. How many ounces is my being? At least 7. This is... I think we gotta play Root Seeds here. There's no point in doubling the Rising Rage, basically. So we'll do this. I could snare you, but I think snaring you doesn't really do anything for me, basically. Although, actually, you know what I could do? If I snare you, he doesn't have lifesteal. He hits for 23. I have 25 health. I think I do survive, actually, and then hit him back and kill him next turn. But it's gonna be, I think, close. We'll see. Actually, huge Spear Steward maneuvers here. You do love to see it. I think we just do Benediction here. Play it like that. Get yourself some more armor. Well, this guy once again is sneaking by. I'm now realizing, son of a bitch. I'm just thinking how we do this exactly. Guess I can just put this here. Maybe it's enough. No, it's not enough. Of course not. He is getting another lifesteal stack though from the man behind. Son of a bitch, man. Oh, huge. Actually, incredible work. Good job, Cleve. We're gonna play, I think, Liquid Courage here. And we'll take 1 Vengeful Shard hit. I'm okay with that. Chosen Bastion is so fucked up. I just hate that guy. What a terrible man. Twin Blade on the Warbless, that's pretty sweet. That's a cool line here. This is kinda working. This is kinda working, folks. We take another Vengeful Shard here. I'm just gonna go Benediction, I think. Or I mean, we could do 2 Benedictions. I'm gonna take 1 and then, you know, move on with my life, I guess, here, whatever I'm trying to say. Okay, that is good. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can get the Husksterman to get more slays. I don't think so. We'll just do that and pass. Who gets the slay? The Warbler. Of course it's the fucking Warbler again. What a piece of shit. Is Adaptive good here? I don't think so. We're not really using Rage, right? Or we're using Valor. Maybe it is good then. Wouldn't it just give Fel a lot of health and then she still basically have the same attack points? That seems really good here, right? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zula. That seems solid for us right now. Honestly. We go more energy because I think we need to get more things deployable here still. I think the plan is I think we need to at least deployable the Inferno room here if I had to guess. And we don't really need the Steel Shop, right? Because like who cares about like Thorn Hollow, for example. I'm pretty sure we're just going right side. Maybe get a cool Cavern upgrade. It's a little less extreme, but like still great. Yeah, that makes sense. Remove. We could remove Consume from Adaptive Mutation, which is kind of funny here with Smolderstone. I actually kind of like it. I think we can make this work. This just seems pretty good to me. Worst case, it is like a full heal on whoever we're using it on. But I'm okay with that, I think. And then we'll go Light Forge here. We'll go Savior 3. Well, what isn't this the same? What was Savior 3's difference between? Oh, everyone gets the armor now. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I'll take that for sure here. Very nice. And then I think we will go to the Cavern now. Also, the Liquid Courage could be used as insurance against Twin Blade. That's true as well. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Pretty sure we're just slapping the Wrath on the Husk Hermit here for an extra attack when we need it. That's nice to have. That's definitely a good one to have here for sure. And then we will reroll Holy Stone. I'll reroll here. I wouldn't hate seeing like a holdover on our cleave right now. That'd be pretty nice, I think. This is pretty good too. I do just like making the Razor Sharp, I think, like this. Because it's really good to get a bunch of attack just on our Husk Hermit. I don't mind the health trade-off. And with Emote Tome, that is 40 attack for 0 cost, which is pretty good. We have made the Hermit Angie. We have done that, it is true. Savagery's Final Assault is a little spooky. I don't think I can afford to give them Reanimate here. And I don't need the money that badly, so I think we'll just skip on that. I can try to play mid-floor here. I think we can get by with bottom floor. Let's see how it plays. I think we can make this work. I am not sure. Well, that's a pretty good start there, I'd say. This guy is still living, but just barely. And Double Benediction again is really nice here. We don't get to do the Wrathful Strike, so that's another issue. And then we'll just attempt to put this... I don't know. This is more damage ultimately. I guess we'll do that, but we're leaking a little bit here at first. Reanimate would be more Hermit Slays. I think we need to get Hermit Slays to begin with before we worry about that, honestly. That's more so my concern. As you can see, we are struggling a little bit here with actually killing them. We can put Warbler. It doesn't really do anything on the floor. That Savage's Final Assault is hard for this line. It's hard for every line, man. I hate it. I hate it so much. Hermit Scaling. This is more damage if we play it this way. We just do it on both of them here. Sneak the Warbler in. Put you here as well. He gets one hit on Pyre. So we have a Pyre with a lot of HP, so I think it's not terrible. But I don't know. You know what we could actually do here, which I think is actually really cool? I think we're supposed to Rising Rage Husk Hermit up here, so it stops these guys from leaking. You're gonna leave. We can't stop you. I think we move you up. And we have holdovers, so we can move up the Fel next turn. Oh, actually, we can do double. Never mind. I forgot we had emote tome. We end up taking a little bit of savagery damage from the remaining bottom floor guys. I think that's fine, honestly. I think this is better for us. I don't know the exact math on it, but my brain is telling me this is probably better. Good channel song here. I don't know if that matters at all. I think we just play the Twin Blade on you. That seems fine. I don't know why I'm doing this to you. Remember to spam Fel's armor? Yes, very true and real. Oh, I can move these guys up. Hold on, wait a second. I was gonna move you up, but I'm now realizing I can just do this. Put you on the floor with these bozos. Oh, I need to do, hold on, I need to do some min-maxing here as well. One moment, please. What, Adaptation, one of your least favorite cards. It's one of the most situational cards in the game, but I feel like when Adaptation is good, it's really fun to play with, personally. I think it's like a really neat card when it's like ends up being really strong. So I like it a lot for that reason alone, basically. We're supposed to be in the front though. Hold on, get this guy to the front. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, you're still leaking. Whatever. Oh, I can do the Husk Hermit hit here though, so that's fine. Forgot about that too. Okay. Let's just do this. Let the backliners come up here. It's no big deal. And he gets one hit on Pyre up here. You move both up. You are right. I could move both up, huh? Well, they're not all dying unless we cleave here. And you're still living. I don't know. I think this is fine. This is just a weird run in general, honestly, folks. I'm gonna move you up. And that should be lethal. That looks good. Okay. Play you here so we don't get the... I feel like we definitely could have been maxes more. But I'm willing to settle for a 20 damage loss on this fight. That's okay by me. That's fine enough. These have dummy thick health bars. Illusion, I hate Savage's Last Assault so much, man. Because it's basically as difficult as the Ring 8 waves, but it's a ring early. And it's really sad. It's to me very, very annoying. You know what? I'll take Demonize here. It is a way to keep Seraph off the floor as well, I suppose. I think that's fine. Then we'll just skip these. We'll skip these here. Pretty sure I want to go left side for the last ring, because I do want to make some... I need to make the Inferno Room deployable here. Yeah, it's got to be over here for sure. Less than 35, which is what playing Mythology gets you without manipulation, but we had manipulation 2 on it. I feel like I could have maybe prevented more damage, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I do like Tuning Fork here. I do like Crown. I think we need to... Oh, Armament here too. I think we need to make this deployable. I think this is really important for the Seraph fight. Let's put this in here. And we have 155 exactly left. So we could buy Tuning Fork, which I like a lot with Emote Tome. Crown is not bad either, but hopefully we should just be having mostly armor on Fel. I think we'll take this. I think that's fine. Ruining the Light Fusion. We don't have enough money for it, unfortunately, Zula. I think this is our... Maybe I should have gone for the Light Fusion, actually, with Cursed Twin Blade. I don't know. That probably would have been better, honestly. We'll see. I'm maybe too much of a sucker for Tuning Fork. I think it's pretty good here, though. And here... Yeah, Benediction's actually been really good. Using another copy of Benediction here. Both lines will work. We'll see. We'll see. I maybe am wrong here on this one. Tuning Fork feels better, especially with Root Seeds. Root Seeds do like Tuning Fork. With Emote Tome. That is true. It is very true and very real. We could try to play Husk Hermit bottom floor and move it up into this. That doesn't seem very good to me. I think we'll just play Fel, Husk Hermit, and then play you up here for now. That seems good. Let's go with this here. Let's get the Razor Sharp X hits in right now, while we have the chance. And do this into this here. It's a little bit of loss of health, but it's a lot of damage on you. Could also demonize the Seraph here. Well, I can demonize you actually. Oh, that's hilarious. I think I want the spots open for Warblers though. Well, this is actually more tempting. We can go up mutation on you and then descend you down. Now you have a 95 hitting in the back line. I don't know, kind of interesting. I am a little bit... The meta scaling, what have we done? It's fine. It's fine if we lose. We'll still get the kills on the heavies here, surely. I think it'll be fine. I think we mainly just can't afford the corruption on Fel here. Is like the main issue. I'm gonna move you down, man. I think this will be fine. Okay, looking for one of my ascends here. I don't see it, which is very sad. But I do get to go double benediction, which is, I guess, nice. Well, I can go double benediction. I should do double just cause here, actually. We can do double benediction just with the mana we have anyway. Bella is a super tank now. She is pretty tanky. We can just do this into this, and that's fine. So I can keep you down here a little bit longer. Do I care about that? No, I want you to come up to get slayed, I guess. It's fine, whatever. Maybe we can just damage shield our way through this corruption as well. That might be a possible thing we can do. We're gonna do Warbler. Root Seeds here. Move up the Warbler, and then we'll use that to keep Seraph off the floor from this point on. This goes here, which is very nice. This goes here too. I feel pretty good about this. This seems solid to me currently. So yeah, Rising Rage to keep you up. That's what made this held over in the first place. I should hold on. I should min max here a little bit. I should be making sure that we're getting Just Causes hit off of the Emot Tome instead of Rising Rage for no reason. If 14 Corruption is not, it's manageable for sure. Our Valor makes up for it to begin with, basically, right? So it's I think workable. Now we do this, move you up. Just Cause. We can put the Wildwood Sab onto Thorn Hollow, but it's not that good here, really. Mainly because we have the whatchamahoozits. Oh, you gain armor equal to Fel's Valor? That's pretty sweet. I don't know why. I just thought for some reason in my head I was thinking of this as being gain armor equal to the Valor gain there. So it gain 15 armor on use. But it is way more armor, actually. That's pretty sweet. I guess I'll put this on you. It doesn't matter where this goes. It's whatever. Either way is fine. Channel Song here. We can do this, technically. Get a little bit extra days on Seraph this way. That's fine. That is pretty okay for us. And... I mean, now there's not much point in rising Seraph here because... We know what we can do, actually. We can rise someone like you. So we can get more slays on Husk Hermit. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Hold on. This guy, I'm really this guy in the there's a fucker there who's living though. Hold on. We have to do this. We have to use the Wrathful so we don't let this guy leak, unfortunately. That's fine. Oh wait, you know what I'm realizing? The Seraph oh no, actions don't happen when stunned, I'm pretty sure, right? Never mind. Yeah, he doesn't get the increased corruption there. We're good. I like Liquid Courage here. We'll dupe that, I think, this turn. Root Seeds here. Do this, and then Siren Song again, I'm pretty sure, right? And Cleave just steals kills. We'll just play like this for now, that's fine. We don't need to worry about the Rising Rage anymore actually being held over. It kind of, I mean, it does let us get extra slays, in theory. But beyond that, it doesn't do much for us here. Then we can just move on. Razor Sharp here some more. You get Demonized, which is not that good this turn. I guess I put a Twin Blade on my Thorn Hollow here, right? That's pretty decent. You get another Fell trigger, which is good too. Yeah, this is pretty much GG now, I guess. But it was looking a little iffy. We did have to reset a bunch too, which is important to know. This one was a really hard one to navigate that I did not do a very good job of playing carefully through. Once we get it set up, it is a very strong run. I need to play Savior more. Savior's actually pretty sweet. This is like I said at the start of the run, I pretty much almost exclusively I played permascaling Fell because they show it to me very often. But this is like pretty good. I'll put that here. This doesn't really matter where it goes. I probably should have just, I don't know, played double Root Seeds instead. Savior is strong. Savior's doing pretty good stuff. Undeniable. Not that I was trying to deny, but it is undeniable here to me, at least. And then we'll put some more benedictions. Why not? Can I move you to the front here? I don't know why. I just want House Cameron in the front to get all the slays. I don't know how much it matters at all, if at all. Let's see if that is a thing. Also, get snared, idiot. Only bad Fell's Revenge. Fell usually rules. I can believe it. Ooh, another slay. Easy. I can believe that Revenge is the only bad one, but I haven't played Savior very much, so I don't have a good sense for it. But I guess Savior 3 is like really strong. AoE shielding the entire floor based on your Valor does seem really good every 3 turns. So hitting the Savior from Permascale is a really good because you can get huge armor turn 1. Sadnar, that does make sense to me. But it does, I feel like it does feel bad to lose a multi-strike though. I don't know. I guess you also just get a bunch of free shifts as well from moving it because the Savior does move you to the front. I can believe it. I can believe it. That is good. Let's put Fell here. This goes here. You go to Hell. Revenge isn't horrible, it's just easily the most situational. That makes sense to me as well. Let's just go double benediction here. So when we use Fell, we get more armor. That seems fine. You know, love Revenge Fell, you're not sure why people are having trouble with her. You can have never lost with her, and she can still be the worst version of Fell though. Right? That doesn't mean she's the best by default. Just I just stun you for 3 turns, huh, buddy? Well, I could have, you know what I could have done? I could have moved Savagery up and then stunned. Worth considering, but I think not that good. I don't think it matters too much though. I'm gonna get these saps out of our hand for now. I want to get a Warbler on this floor at some point here, hopefully. Cursed Windblade, Sarah, very true. Very true indeed. People have been saying this to me. It is also a Cursed Windblade merged with a Bloodthirsty Blade. We got a lot going on this run, folks. But this should be GG now. Essentially trading up one multi for like 200 armor and a shift every 3 turns is a super reasonable trade-off. I will agree. I will agree. I don't think it's like definitively like one's better than the other. Multi is I think we can all agree multi is one of the best things you can do in this game, right? Multi is a very strong upgrade. It's probably still the most sought after upgrade from shops. So I think, you know, on a lot of units, if I'm seeing 200 armor versus multi, I think a lot of times I still just go for multi probably. But again, that's obvious. It's situational too. I think we all agree with that as well, basically. Bell is easily the most broken champ. Fel. I think in Gabriel's tier list, I think Gabriel did put Fel in the S tier. I believe Fel was the cream of the crop, so to speak. That seems right. I do want to get adaptive in here, but not that badly. We're supposed to just go Just Cause here. Benediction, play a Vengeful. Play this to get the other Warbler out of deck. That seems pretty good. Should have played the Warbler first, I suppose, though, instead of the Benediction. That was a little bit of a misplay, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, no worries. For Talos, game feel wise, as Fel kinda usurps the run. Maybe? I don't know. I don't have many thoughts about it, honestly. I don't think you're wrong, I just don't know if you are right. Fel is very... You are right about Fel being like, you know, I am an integral part of your run no matter what. But I kind of... maybe I'm crazy. I kind of like that for a champion. I kind of like a champion being, like, relevant to your run every time you play her. Or him, or whatever, right? I think that's maybe kind of a good thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb and stupid. But it's like... I think maybe that's more of an issue of the clan maybe having kind of weaker units. I don't know. I feel like a Battle Dancer, Demonic Fledgling, the Shield Slam guy whose name I forget. I feel like a lot of the bandage units are like kind of like maybe if they were better, Fel would not feel so dominant basically. But also maybe I'm wrong about them being bad too. I don't know. I think they kind of have the weaker of one of the weaker unit pools. If you were asking me. Okay, Savagery is... Wait, I can just cheat, dude. I can just... people. We can just cheat on this one. I need to get my Razor Sharp back again. Hold on, where is it? Warblers, get good. Hey, the Warblers are here. They're helping. They're giving me quick. It's not bad for us right now. I think Banish kind of sick in general. I think one of the awesome things about Banish is their equipment pool. They definitely have one of the best equipment pools in the game. They have that's my favorite thing about them. I think is how good their equipments are. Why am I? You're already at 1-2. Why am I playing light here? Whatever. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. I don't hate Host Guard. Host Guard is like, it has pretty high base stats. I wish it just was 2 instead of 3 cost, though. That's really my only problem with Host Guard, I would say. It's too expensive. Yeah, Sarah, that's I'm not saying like the Banished clan is good or bad. I think that's probably part of why basically is that their pool is, you know, like that for a reason basically. Okay, let's go. Let's do this here. Do this here as well. I don't want to go into the top yet. Hold on. Get some armor here too. You know, I should just play the Husk Hermit while you're here. I should activate the Wrath ability. Maybe go faster. Shift Blade really improves the Demonic Fledgling. He's a little weird. I don't know. Clean Benediction, very good as well. Very nice cards. Agreed there on that one too. Oh, dude, come on down here, buddy. GG, game over. We didn't even have to cheat this time. We got to play it straight up, folks. So what do we learn here? I need to be more careful about Twin Blade with sweepers. It can give you actually quite a bit more negative attack than you realize. But if you can make it through a couple of combats with Twin Blade merged with Bloodthirsty Blade, the sweeper can win you the game pretty much single-handedly. So, makes sense. Fledgling is probably your favorite angel unit. I don't know. He's kind of a weirdo freak to me. No cheating, you feel robbed somehow? I'm sorry. Next time I'll cheat. Next time I'll cheat. What do you guys want to play next? What are we feeling here, folks, for the next run? Any specific things you want to see? You know what I will say too? We took Channel Song mostly on a whim to gold it. It was not terrible there. It was not terrible on that one. It was relevant to drawing the warblers faster and things like that. That was pretty cool. Anywho. Bullet Stygian. Do I have Bullet Stygian done yet? I do not. We can do Bullet Stygian, I suppose. Why not? Why not? Sorry, Peter. Peter, unless you're saying Bullet is a sexy mushroom, sure, absolutely. But, Rally Queen Underlegion seems kind of spicy. I really want to get the ones that I have the least wins with out of the way first here. And Bullet, I still have 3 more combos to win with. So I kind of want to do this one instead. We have any Hellhorn remaining? I think we have. I think the last Hellhorn remaining is maybe Queen with Bullet. Yeah, it's Queen with Bullet. And then as far as secondaries, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. We have Lazarus primary, Hellhorn secondary. And then that's it. Yeah, it's just 2 Hellhorn comps in total left to do. Interesting. I'm down to go Bullet on this one. He is indeed a hunky boy. He's quite the hunk. Let's give this a try. Echo of the Time Father. People keep telling me Echo is really good with Stygian, right? Because permafrost, yada yada, right? I like Glow Up. I like Offering Token. I like Titan Sentry. It seems like a pretty good start. Rally the Queen Underlegion is honestly a fitting finale. That should be like run 180. We'll see what the wheel does on the YouTube runs. Maybe. I don't know. And then I want to go Relic again first here. Ooh, this is actually a really tough choice, people. I kind of want to go Manifold Mirror because I feel like Manifold Mirror Mushy Room has to be like pretty game-breakingly strong. And Spotted Spore is fine, but it's like, it's not even that good. We might just never see a good room for us is kind of the annoying thing. I want to go Manifold. Can we get... We do not get the rally start here. I guess we got to try to go Harvest again, right? I can see us, you know what I can see us do here, honestly? I can see us playing Harvest Bullet behind Hot Shark for the time being. That should hopefully give us a lot of, like, backline harvests, right? Things of that nature. I think we can make this work. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Underlegion feels like the strongest clan with Manifold. They do have some of the stronger rooms for sure. I think that's kind of undeniable. There's some to do with Frozen cards, but it's very niche. Like the offering cards, basically, I imagine, are the big ones. This at least seems really good for the early game at the very least, right? I'm misplaying here already. Hold on. Whatever. Let me play this in the right order. I just did all of that wrong, basically. Let's just do this, ditching you, play the conscripts up here, and then play this there. There we go. Okay. Harvest Bullet needs to go all in. We'll try. We'll do our best here. I don't know. This will propagate you. Seems fine to me. Like, you aren't trampling with them? Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. True. And they can't even make it past Bullet. Can you believe this guy? What a champion. Godzilla, fuck my Chungus life, you're so hungry. Hi Godzilla, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, I can see taking an early Loam Coat here. In fact 3 with Manifold, not the huge wombo I'm looking for, especially because we don't really want the Infect 3 to block hits on Titan Sentry for us. So yeah, we'll go Loam Coat. Pretty happy to see that. I'll go Flash Freeze too. Nice having some single target spells early on here. I guess we go left side. A lot of good upgrades for Shark here. Would love to see them. Titanite, pretty good. Frenzy Stone. One of my biggest issues with the Underlegion clan in general is that none of the units really hold multi-strike well. It's so sad playing these guys and seeing a multi-strike and going like, I have no one to put this on. But, what are you going to do? Well, look, we'll see. Huh. Huh. Is this anything? Is Bombabello somehow, like, really good in front of Bullet here, do you think? Can we make... We have Glow up here to propagate. We have a lot of propagating. I think the problem here is that I think Bombabello will never actually do anything. You have Sharkabello. Sharkabello Crocodilio? I just don't know if this does anything. Any thoughts on RimWorld? Will you play the expansion at some point? Godzilla? Almost definitely not. I like RimWorld. I've played it a decent bit. Actually, let me see how many hours I have in RimWorld. I'm just curious how much I have on it. Not nearly as much as Pun. Pun loves RimWorld. But I have a decent amount on RimWorld. Let me see. Where is RimWorld for me here? RimWorld, I have... Oh, apparently I have an update I have to do for RimWorld, and it's not showing me my hours played because of that. Ah, whatever. I have a lot, though. I have like a couple hundred hours at the very least in RimWorld. I like the game a lot, but I think I'd be a bad RimWorld streamer, basically. No buffs to give him. Yeah, my thought here is like Bombello. We propagate him to buff the buffs he already has, but we don't have any extra buffs to give him, so I don't think he's very good. Hello, you went to play a slicer. How's the train going? Boys, we find ourselves in a very peculiar spot. This clan combo has no good buffs to propagate and then pass over with Bombello, though. That is true. That is true, Sadinar. So the issue is we could propagate Bombello, but the problem with propagating Bombello is that he never dies. Bombello, like, will just have infinite regen and will never die. And then we, like, only, like, pass the buffs in Relentless, basically. I think he's pretty bad here. At the very least, he's a tank sweeper, kinda. He is a bit of a tank, but I think we don't need him for that role. His biggest problem is he's too expensive. I think he's just, like, also that. But Moral Mistress, like, what do we do with Moral Mistress? We have, like, no consume cards. Mistress is actually just dog shit here. I'm gonna take Bombello. Just as, like, a generic tank right now. But, like, he's not even that good, really. But it's funny more than anything, I suppose. You know what would be cool? It would be so sick if Bombello also passed statuses. We put multi-strike on Bombello and kill his ass. That'd be awesome here. I'd be a very big fan of that. But tragically, no such luck. We don't have any cards that consume just one. That is true. We can make cards etch at magic shops, but like I don't know. I don't think you want to try to build with her though. Is the issue? I think Moral Mistress, you need to have at least some baseline consume cards to make it work. But I also could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. The sexual energy that radiates off of Bombabello is absolutely insane. That is true. That is true as well. We play Pyrodef in here. We can't play Bombabello here, or we can't play either Bombabello or Shark on deployment. I think we can get away with it though, honestly, on this one. I think we just don't play Shark here. I think we just play Bombabello in front of Bullet here. Bottom floor. I think that will also just clear. Let's do this and pass. That's fine. He'll die to his own frostbite. Okay, hold on. We need to do some stuff. We do this. Kills you. We do this. Propagate you. Freeze here. Freeze here. Yeah, it is honestly, he's going to be okay just as a tank for the time being, honestly, which is kind of funny. Maybe this is just good. I think it could be. This could just maybe be good. I don't know. It's just way better with a plus 20 consumable secondary. We can only consume we can only put the smolder stone on these, right? I'm pretty sure. I think that's all we get to play basically. Let's do glow up here. That's lethal. That's so funny. Okay. Bombabello doubters in shambles. Very cool. You love corn. You grew up consuming corn, and every every way possible. Interesting. I'll go proliferate here too, honestly. That's fine. I don't want any of those. It was stinky. I think Moral Mistress once, and it was bad, even like 5 consumes already in the deck. I've had Moral Mistress be good for me like once or twice before. It's not impossible. Gotta give her credit where credit's due, I think, but I don't know. Ooh, Smidgestone Dualism. We can just put just put Dualism on Bombello here, in theory. I don't love that much. But let's see what's in the Under Legion banner. There could be this. If there's a Spore launcher here, we might just do like a crazy pivot. Huh. Huh. Well, I guess we try to give Bombello more regen here. Is that even good? I don't know. You know, we just put Dualism on Shark, I think, honestly. That's probably just like way, way, way better here. That seems like the smarter thing to do. I kind of like Smidgen on Inoki, though. That seems not terrible to me. I guess we'll Dualism in Bello now. Nah, I think I like this more, honestly. This at least feels somewhat safer to me. Dualism Shark should be pretty solid. Rare, give me the rare Pyroborn draft pick. I don't know, maybe this is cool. This should have Under Legion, great relentless scaling, but no scaling to actually kill waves. Yeah, they have some things that can kill waves. Like, Spore Launch is really good at it sometimes. I don't know. Tome here, we have no usabilities. Death Roar, not really that good either. Yeah, we'll just skip these. No Truth Nuke. Tragic. Okay. This is Knockback Archeon as well, which shouldn't be too spooky for us, I think. Hopefully. It's a good thing that Clan struggle with certain parts of the game. Like, kind of, I think. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go bottom floor here. Well, you don't fit. I'm stupid. Hold on. Wait, I'm a dummy. I thought we had enough. I thought there's not enough space here. My bad. My bad. Hold on. Let's just go Bullet and then Shark here. And then Bombadillo Crocodillo here. Shit. Is I'm trying to make you win Relentless or something? I don't know. I think this is ultimately fine. 44 million tons of corn were consumed by your home country in a single year. How much of that was you, Godzilla? How much are you responsible for in that total? I'm gonna do this for now and pass, I think. 0%? That doesn't sound right. I thought corn was your favorite thing ever, or whatever you were saying before. I forget now, actually. Discard this. I think I'm saying as much Frostbite as I can on Archeon here as possible. Maybe that's how we win this. I think we're just scaling Fungi in the back once we get a Noki on the bottom floor. You say scaling Fungi, do you mean like the troops here are going to be scaling? Maybe, I don't know. I don't really feel like I know what we're doing here, generally speaking. Okay, I think we do this here. To keep you propagating even more so. Godzilla, you're from Mexico? I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh, I forgot I have Echo this whole time. Maybe I should have been thinking about Echo more here. That keeps you alive, which is good. Although I gotta say, we're not getting many actual harvests here with Titan Sentry. That's kind of sad. Okay, let's go proliferate here. You're a sneaking bio, which is bad too. Ugh, I don't know, man. We're just gonna get backline with the Globe card, and then we can basically health stack and regen on Shark. Maybe he's right. I need to do this to make sure no one dies here. Oh, I do like this a lot too, actually. Moving Bombello to the front seems really good. That might just win it for Inoki then. Let's do that. We leak one guy to top here. This man does have also a lot of frostbite on him, so I think he just dies to Bombello. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's solid for now. Or is like using this Pyro to freeze the cards you don't want to see in the reshuffle? I should be more actively thinking about the Time Father here. I'm kind of just not doing it. Now to use the court emoji though, like come on man, it's right there. It is right there, you're not wrong. These all seem really bad to me. I can take Mitosis Cap, and we could have like a bunch of Bombellos. Yeah, that seems horrible. Seems really... Oh my god, Mitosis Cap on the Shark. What if we just had 8 million Titan Sentries on this run? I'm actually kind of down for it here. And now you give me the Spore Launcher. Bastard game. Okay. I think Bombadillo is going to be irrelevant on this run, basically. I'm going to take a Spore Launcher here. I'm going to take a Space Upgrade here, I believe. And maybe this is something. I'm throwing a lot at the wall here. I'm a little bit worried that I'm trying to do too much, basically. But I think we can just do, like, Loam Coat on a Mushroom stack. With, like, Spore Launcher, Inoki, and Bolette all on the floor together, basically. Because that right now does fit. Yeah, Spore Launcher. We need another energy upgrade then. And I think Bombello is going to be not even part of this. We need to shoot Bello. I agree. I think Bello is not long for this world, basically. I don't hate Pyro Health here. We could just dupe the Shark, which is kind of funny here as well. I think we'll have enough dupes in the Shark by the end of the run, so I don't think it's that tempting. Our spells aren't bad here either, though. Like, I do want, like, Glove to be part of this run probably at some point. Cavern's also maybe good, too, for us monies. I think I should go right side. There's a lot of good relics in this clan that'll help us out, too. On turn, start spawn one on each floor. That'll mess up the Sharks. I don't like that very much here. I think these are all kind of bad. Ember Staff kind of stinky. Yeah, let's go again. Ooh, Titan Claw, kind of awesome with Time Father here, right? End of turn, frozen cards. That's... Am I crazy? This seems like an awesome combo that I never realized was a thing you could do. Let's run that. Okay, Time Father actually being useful today. Also, can Shark with Spore Launcher eventually? Maybe? I don't know if that's, like, realistic. Ooh, Embolatro. Chicot, Triboulet, and then Gross Michael. Gotta be Chicot here, I feel like. I love silencing the bosses. That seems very good. Kinda hard to pass on that one, I think, usually. Okay, we come to the Light Forge. Keep going up on Executioner, I guess, here. I don't think we want to do Headsman. We'll see, though. And then Multi-Strike. Is that a big deal for us? I feel like it's kind of not really that big of a deal. Hopefully we will... That's like in making the Shark do better, basically. Let's take this. I think the Shark wants to be hit multiple times, pretty much. We have space for all three of these together. I'm gonna play the mid-floor, I think. Go Inoki, Spore Launcher, Bolette as the tank here, so to speak, right? Mitosis Cap, huge. Play this here. I guess I'll play a Spirit Steward back here too. Doesn't really hurt, right? Seems fine. The Shark probably won't even live here, so the Mitosis Cap is probably going to honestly just be a little bit of an HP upgrade more than anything. I think that's fine for us. Okay, you're dead, which is cool. And the Fungi lives, which is also nice. Gotta remember that we have the Time Father here. We have a really expensive hand. I need to make sure we freeze it. True Bullet has interesting interactions with fungi. Really? What interaction? I'm not familiar. Ooh, glow up is big here. Definitely glow up to Loam Coat. Tragically, the collector seems to be sneaking by here. Oh, you know what? If we want to go, I'm willing to go a little greedy here. If we just play the conscript here, we'll get the rally trigger. Then we can do this, and fungi should live, which is also pretty good for us. Okay. We'll play it that way. That's nice. Answered that question before it popped up on the screen. I was not reading your question. I just had the thought the same time you also had the thought. Is what happened there pretty much. That is how that has gone down today, it seems. Okay, we'll do this. Pass turn. And now we move Bullet to the front here, hopefully. And propagate and kill everything. Lovely. Okay, fantastic. With his regen, he's looking pretty good there. Not too much damage coming through. And we're rallying to kill the back line. I still want... Oh, oh, dude, I forgot about Chikot stopping Kel the Corruptor. Oh, I fucking love this relic, man. Choose between Dwarf Fortress and Rimworld, which one you choose and why? Godzilla, I would probably pick Rimworld. I liked Dwarf Fortress. It was a lot of fun when I played it, but it's probably an unfair gripe. But my gripe with the game is that it's a little annoying how little control you have over the dwarves personally. Which I know for some people is actually like a benefit. Some people like how little control you have. But I guess I'm a bit of a control freak in games like that, and I don't like when the guys don't listen to what I want them to do. I find it very frustrating personally. That would be mine. Did I play it before Steam release? Dwarf Fortress? No. No, I waited specifically for Steam release before I played it. I knew about it long before, not trying to be like I'm a hipster or whatever, but I did know about it before. I just never got around to it. I like Tome of Evergrowth here. We can just keep putting this... We put this on the shark. And he has dualism, and he doesn't attack at all, so he's just healing himself for 6 every turn. We're regenerating for 6 every turn, which is even more, which is pretty good here, I think. Every fungi troop stack counts as a unit, so any stats that are increased are propagated to each stack individually. Is that specifically... Oh, sorry. For some reason when you said it works with the troops weirdly, I was thinking about Chick Hot, but I get the idea of the max HP going way higher with the troop stack than because of like how does silence interact with your own fungi? I was like, that's what I was trying to figure out, but I mixed up the names. That makes sense then. Also, Bullet wants to be where backline is kill. You think that we can get away with not playing Spore Launcher? Then do you think we can just go like Inoki, Shark, Bullet then? I'm a little bit worried about them leaking. Doesn't that mean the +5/+12 relic for dropping Pyre help the one could result in a lot of damage for troops? How does Banana work then as well? Does Banana work? Because I feel like Banana wouldn't work. How does Gross Michael interact? What do I want to go here, by the way? Spells still not feeling super useful to me here currently. Duping the shark is kind of cool. I think I go right side though. Trinkets again looking pretty good. Oh, Jack Strips is kind of huge here, man. Also, so is Pyrostone Housing. But Jack Strips into the Seraphite means we get to play mid floor. They walk up, all the backliners die, they get a bunch of harvest there. Kind of awesome. I also like all of these, honestly. I think I'm going to buy all 3 of them. They all seem pretty good here. Maybe that was a little hasty, but I like it. Also, Mushy Room, let's go. Mushy Room with the Manifold Mirror should be awesome. Also, Probs wants some spell stuff. We don't need spell stuff. We're doing great. Don't worry. Ooh, do I want this at all? I don't think so, right? I guess I could do Dominating Authority on Shark. It's not even that good here, though. I think this is just a skip for us, man. Like, I don't. What do we put this on? Like a Noki? I don't know. We also have the Pyrostone housing, so it's not even an overstack. I think we need to skip this. I don't think we want the curse. No, thank you. Maybe Inoki can put her before Bullet. I think it's just not worth much. Corruption on Bombello, having him spread it out sounds wicked. I don't believe that would work. Strike effects are not applied on spikes. And yeah, so the corruption wouldn't work on the spike hits. Unfortunately. Would be neat if it did, but does not. It works on slay triggers. Slay works with spikes, but not strike triggers. Prayer Stone, is that just like that might just be basically an extra harvest trigger for us here on a run like this. We do have to play top floor against the hasters though. I think we do kind of crush the Undying one once we get it to 1 HP because of how much we get off of harvesting. You can also just play bottom floor here, I think, too, and be fine. I think we can take this. I think we can just play bottom floor, and it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Also, Moe Zing, hello, hi, welcome back. Did I not forget to say hi to? I'm pretty sure there's some people I didn't say hi to. How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are all doing well today. Let's do Shark. I guess let's try to do Shark, Bullet. I did this in the wrong order, actually. Hold on. We should do Inoki first for the regen rallies. Let's try Inoki, Shark, Bullet here. And then we can put Spore Launcher here, maybe? That seems fine. You look for spells for kills now? I guess so. I need to do this here, probably. I forgot about Echo here as well being a thing. Not that it matters this turn very much, but I need to keep that in mind too. Okay. Mushy Room, happy to see that. Shark will sap himself here. You're gonna walk up to our Pyre with a lot of health, I imagine. Is sort of my concern right now, but I guess we just do this. It's not the worst. We can mind Station for Well Launcher, we're golden. Yeah, that would be really good here, I agree. That'd be a very strong pickup, absolutely. Okay, so... Oh, we have Mushroom. Oh, who gives a shit if they walk up? They're never gonna hit us. Okay, lovely, never mind. That's like really good news. Okay. Then we can do like this into move you to the front here, basically. And that should be not a problem. I forgot about Mushroom. Mushroom's awesome here. Return from tending to burn. How is the current dash going? It's a little interesting here. It's kind of a weird run, but it's like got some good stuff going for it. Yeah, they can all just walk up. They're doing no damage. Not getting many harvests this combat, though, I will say. We can also loam Shark when we get a chance. He doesn't need the loam very much. He's already giving himself 6 regen every turn. I think I want to maybe Mitosis cap Shark here. Is that even good? I think it's good. Even if we don't play all the Sharks, we want them to, like, you know, be having a good time, basically. Oh yeah, GG. Oh, I wanted to propagate the Frostbite. No. Okay, just pass turn. Holy crap, Luke! It's not only is it Mushroom, it's Manifold Mirror Mushroom. We're having a great one today, folks. Our Tosis cap. Mods. YouTube mod, somebody please. Stop that, man. Could go Wax Cap here for even more sap. I played Bellatra, and so did I enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoyed Bellatra. I had a fun time with the Bellat. YouTube has mods? No, they don't. It's a lawless land over in YouTube chat. Nobody can stop them. I think I just take Mulch here, honestly. Just a bunch of extra card draw, which seems good. I don't like Frenzy Swarm here with the Echo, the Time Father, and Titan's Claw. Although I still have not actually utilized Titan's Claw at all yet, so maybe it is good. I think I'll just actually take it. It's fine. You're getting ads again. Did I get in trouble for the political tags? Lightning bugs, although I think it's not going to happen anytime soon, I am trying to be a little bit more serious about streaming in the sense of trying to make a Twitch partner. And I do think that maybe intentionally abusing their weird systems to avoid pre-roll ads could be a factor in that decision. So I've been not doing that lately. So I apologize. You do have some pre-rolls at the beginning of the streams. My apologies. Also, Bad News Beta. Hello, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. I should mention too. I talked about it a couple days ago, I think, or maybe last week. I did take up a sponsorship for one of the food kit services thing or the service things, and I haven't actually like gotten my code yet or whatever for it. I do have the code. I just don't know what it is. I guess I do need to actually like promote that soon or something before the actual thing ends. But thank you. You giving me money has reminded me I need to also beg even more from you guys at some point in the future. It might make you CEO since you already know how to abuse the system. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Eat the rich. I would love to eat the rich. Any banner ads like every 3 minutes and it's kicking you out of full screen. Really? They're doing banner ads as well. That's kind of annoying. I didn't know they were doing banner ads as well. I thought it was just the pre-rolls. Yeah, we're going to Steel Shop here for sure. We have the Pyrostone housing. We have a lot of upgrades to get in theory here. This seems like the right way to go. Pyro Health also very good here. Dualism, I'll take that on a Spore Launcher. Quick is not very good here. Plus 25 is pretty good on the Sentry as well. We'll do that and then reroll. And we get the Smidge Stone for a Spore Launcher. That's kind of huge, honestly. That makes me feel very good about our odds right now. I guess we can just do... I guess we can do the Rally Stone here as well. It is even more armor. Pre-roll sucks so much is why you have Turbo. The pre-rolls are miserable, man. It's again, like, I rant about this, I feel like, every month. It is insane to me that, like, Twitch is so unprofitable. They always talk about how it's, like, so hard to make money on Twitch. They being Twitch, basically, right? They always talk about how it's so hard to make money on Twitch. Meanwhile, they give way worse ad revenue split than YouTube does. And YouTube has, I guess, you know, live streaming is maybe more costly server-wise than video hosting. But YouTube has so many videos hosted. I feel like the cost has to be equivalent there, or maybe pretty close, I don't know. But, like, Twitch is so much more annoying with their ads. They must be making more money per ad than YouTube is. Like, it's just crazy to me. I don't know. I don't understand how... How is Twitch losing money? I don't get it. I do not comprehend it. They're assuming that YouTube streaming is also turning a profit, which we don't actually know. Well, I'm just saying, Satinar, from the perspective of someone who makes YouTube videos and someone who does Twitch live streams, per view, per like ad viewed on YouTube, I make more money. And the ads on YouTube are much shorter and are usually just skippable to begin with, right? The Twitch ads are so annoying. The Twitch ads are usually like 2 minutes long, like on pre-rolls, like 1 to 2 minutes long minimum. You can't skip them, and they give you a worse cut of the revenue. Like, I just don't. It's insane to me how this website is losing money. In addition to the fact that they are also they've somehow lucked into this weird culture of people giving so much money to the streamers, and then and then Twitch takes half that money. Subscribing, Twitch gets half the cut. Like, it's baffling to me, man. I don't get it. I do not comprehend how it happens. Half? It is Jesus did die for our sins here. That is true. Also, hello, hi. Dark Iraq, welcome to stream. So I don't want to ramble about Twitch too much. They're just really bad at... I don't understand how they're losing money. It's just absurd. Twitch will be dead soon. I don't think they'll be dead soon. Listen, I think it's tragic, but they are like, there's worse live streaming services. I would love it if Twitch died and like we all decided to watch on YouTube instead. There's a lot of things that are worse about YouTube streaming, but there's also a decent amount of things that are better. Like people have like Voice mentioned before, the player, right? The player, like the host, like the hosting streams and the YouTube player is just better. Like being able to rewind a stream is like so convenient and nice. I don't understand how Twitch gets away with it. But then you look at their competition of their main competition is Kick. And like I get why they're succeeding, I guess, when I look at that. But it is just unfortunate. You know, over Google, but YouTube is just so much better. It is quite a bit better. Why is YouTube emoji game so weak compared to Twitch, though? You know what? I don't know, Godzilla. I don't really know. There's that. There's like the everyone's favorite new feature, the YouTube what's it called? The why am I blanking on this? The XP system. Like they got. It's funny, man. They're doing some funny shit. And let me put Inoki down first, I guess. Inoki into Sentry, into Bullet, into Spore Launcher here. This seems like a pretty good setup right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Get a nice little glow up play here. Pass turn. You need to be mindful of their damage shields here, though. It is causing some problem. But we have Mushroom somewhere, so maybe it won't be too bad. I don't think we want a third Shark. Maybe we do, though? I don't know. Maybe we do want a third Shark. I don't think so. I'm just gonna Echo here, I think. Save Frenzy's one for a turn we need it, maybe. It's kind of hard to find streams on YouTube, so finding new people to watch is a pain in the ass. That's also very true as well. God, YouTube could, like, actually crush Twitch's... They could crush them. They could wipe them off the face of the planet, I feel like, if they really tried hard. But I guess it's just not financially worth it, which makes sense, I suppose, as well, huh? You know what? Godzilla, I was gonna say they could crush their balls. I was gonna say it, then I stopped myself. Thank you for going there, I guess. You're right. We do need to crush their balls. It is of the utmost importance. I'm gonna play this here, I think. Okay, you're dead. Lovely. Shark is better than Puffball. I don't know. I will say I've been falling out of favor of Puffball a little bit, and then I watched Gabriot's tier list, and he did put Puffball as a top 5 unit in the entire game. So I don't know. Some people out there are apparently fucking pretty heavy with Puffball right now. I still haven't played it too much. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm being the enlightened centrist here and just saying both sides are good. I really don't know. I wish I had Frozen Loam Coat instead here. Tragic. Yeah, Voix, I did see that's one of my favorite new features. I do love the, hey, do you want to spend the money we're giving you on Twitch? Just wondering. How do you feel about us, like you know, how do you feel about just giving us some of your money? Would that be chill? Isn't what you call him, the Immortal God Emperor Puffball? I like him. He's pretty cool. But I'm not. I still, you know, think he might secretly be kind of bad. But I don't think so. I don't know. They should pay you in bits so that you can donate to other streamers. True. Shark is just sick nasty the two, though. You gotta give him credit where credit's due. This Shark is fucking around. He's got all this regen. He's doing crazy shit on it, man. And also, you gotta give Mushroom credit here, too. I think I want to go energy upgrade and just make Mushroom deployable on this run. And that feels pretty much game over to me. I thin the deck out, too, probably a little bit. And that should be pretty strong. It's so smoky outside. You've been a pony all day because you're a little horse. Mods, there's a little horse in the stream. Someone take him out. Turn this fucker into rice shower. Puff is good, but not top 5. He might be. I don't know. I think the thing about Gabriot's list, or the Gabriot's value system, I think he does value the early game more, which I think is the right thing to do, because the early game is when your runs oftentimes do lose. I think there's something to be said about how strong Puffball is early game. I think Puffball is like a dominant force in the early game, pretty much. So I think you kind of can't go wrong with him, pretty much. I'm gonna say pretty much a lot. I'm now realizing, so I'm gonna stop saying pretty much. I'm taking the energy upgrade here so we can get the mushroom out. It seriously feels like you spent all day gargling thumbtacks. This sucks. I'm sorry to hear, CS. I hope you feel better. Hell's Flame. Yeah, we want the energy upgrade so we can, because right now we're tapped out on energy and deployment. We want to make the mushroom deployable. So I think it's really important to get it out early on in these fights. Am I playing Uma Musume in my free time? No, I have not played the horse game at all yet. And honestly, probably never will. But I don't know. We can come here and get some more upgrades. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with just putting a plus 25 on Inoki. And I hate to do it to him. I think Bombello should just not be in this deck. I think we can just get rid of him, honestly, at this point. Do we want a second mushroom? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Is there any danger to, like, putting Glass Cannon, though, on, like, Inoki here? We just gave her a health upgrade, so it is kind of, like, not good. You weren't questioning, you thought you were suggesting stream might be a bit behind. Zula, I might have just read the chat late as well. I'm a very slow reader, I'm sorry to say. You might have said it at the right time, I just didn't see it, and then saw it significantly quite afterwards, so... Who knows? There's just no way to know. I like just Endless on a Titan Sentry here. That seems pretty good. Although I think our current setup, I think, counting the mushrooms, I believe we are 1 pip overstacked. Endless is not that good, but I guess it's fine. It doesn't hurt. We can replay it maybe later too, or something. I don't know. Do we take Headsman here? I'm pretty sure like he's never slaying ever. Maybe just take the Executioner. It seems fine. I don't know. Hopefully we just don't see Savagery's Last Assault here, and we don't, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of fire, is fire making just a filler skill? Feels like its only point of leveling is to get more total skill. It's pretty filler CS. They did do a good job of adding things you can do with fire making in the relaunch of old school RuneScape. But fire making is mostly a filler skill. You're not wrong about that. It's like, as far as like end game content, well, not even end game content, you have Wintertide, which is a mini game that you can play. That's a members only mini game that's based around fire making. You have the Pyromane mini game thingy, right? Yeah, me lighting your magic logs on fire to cook food. Exactly, Voyix. There is some late game purpose for fire making in RuneScape, but mostly it is probably the least important skill in the entire game, like without a doubt, pretty much. But it's there. It's there. It exists. Can I take the Prayer Stone here? Is it like... It's not dangerous. I guess honestly it's a free harvest. I think that's fine. One thing I am realizing is that the Silence Guys is going to be an issue for us. We're going to lose all of our abilities while they're around. Maybe it won't matter, but I think it might. Wait a second. Oh, I my toast is capped. I was like, what's happening here? My toast is capped, man. Okay, that's fine. Spore Launcher, Bolette. Let's we put you down here? No, that's actually really bad. Never mind. Hold on. I just put you top floor. You just switch over from Twitch Mobile. It's pretty awkward typing on this app. Yeah, another thing about that everyone hates about Twitch is that the mobile app is also apparently like huge dookie ass as well. What a terrible, terrible application, man. I'm gonna play both these sharks up here for Relentless. That's fine. Okay, do this. Keep you healthy. Maybe we can move you, you know, to the back later here, Fungi. We'll see. Wait, did we get the harvest there? We did not get the harvest. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we did not get the harvest from... I thought maybe for whatever reason they died before this man showed up. But no, we did not get any... Wait, we have 15 rage. I think we got the harvest. I might be losing my mind, but I think we maybe got the harvest there, folks. Let's look at it more. Let's slow it down next time they come up here. I want to see. Move you to the front. I don't mind. Obviously, encanting here doesn't do anything bad for us or whatever. Okay, where is the silence man? Okay, here he is. So, well, you guys aren't even dying here, but we have the mushroom, so it's not a huge deal. We shouldn't play any spells here. We don't want to let you come up here for free. Actually, I kind of want to hit you. I'm going to put more regen on the shark here for now. I'll put you back here. Well, I do like mulch. That's a pretty good hit. We'll play this here. Let's slow down time. I want to see what happens on this floor when they walk up. We go a little bit faster. Hold on. We go, there we go, okay. We do get the harvests. That's so interesting. He doesn't count as being there when they walk up from them dying to the jack strips. That's really interesting. You wonder if anyone plays it regularly on normal speed? I feel bad for it. Every now and then, I will, like, check out random people streaming this game to see, like, a new guy playing. This should be fun to watch, whatever, right? If very oftentimes people first start playing the game, they're playing on 1x speed. And I do apologize. I do just immediately stop watching the stream. I can't do it on 1x. I'm sorry. I'm not built like that. No hard feelings, yada yada, etc. But I just... It's too much for me personally. Anywho. 1x is borderline torture. It's not when you first play the game, though. I don't... Googly eyes is fine. I think googly eyes is perfectly fine. If you're playing googly eyes, I wouldn't judge you for it. That I don't mind too much. But I think that... Oh, so I can play these up here. I'm not realizing. Okay. I just think that... How am I putting this exactly? Hold on. Maybe I should be putting this app on this Avowed Gladiator. He's kind of annoying. I don't know. I just think, like... When I first played the game... I probably played on 1x speed too or whatever, right? It's not like, I don't know. It's not some horrible, terrible sin to commit. But goddamn, can I just not watch it? I might have had to have played bottom floor here. I'm not sure. This Rax is looking pretty spooky to me, folks. This Rax guy is not fucking around on this one. Let's see. Okay. Oh, he was silenced too here. Okay, I was like a little bit worried coming up here. I was like, he's gonna have another attack. He's gonna kill the shark in a single hit, sort of. But he is just he's just regenerating through this motherfucker. Okay. Love that for us here. Very nice. You got. I forgot about Chikat. Chikat. We could have sapped them as well. That is true too. We are just regenerating through the damage. That's nice. I keep recommending you posts from r/Grok, and now you're reading a guide on things of e-girl Grok variant likes in order to unlock the lingerie outfit. What the fuck is Elon doing to Twitter? He's fixing it, Voyix. You don't get it. Also, I'm taking truffles here. Let's go. He's fixing it, man. Come on. What are you talking about? That's vitally important for the website. I'm going left side here. We're going left side. We're making the mushroom deployable. It should be pretty much GG from this position, I think. Proving yourself yet again as probably the best Joker. It is. I think it's fair to say it's pretty much the best Joker. You can obviously make some arguments some of the other Jokers depending on the run itself, right? Like I think if you're playing like a really dedicated in-camp build, Perkio is really cool because it just adds free spells to your deck, right? There's something to be said there about that. Depending on Triple A can also be good sometimes too, right? It depends on the run. But in a vacuum, a Chico is probably the best one. None of those words are in the Bible. And we should be happy they're not in the Bible. Because wait till Bible 3.0 comes out. You're gonna be sorry. Oh, Icicle Fracture. We got the combo. Titan's Claw, Icicle Fracture, huge. I mean, Pyrostone Housing does not do anything here for us. We have so much money, we might as well just take it, I guess. I don't know. And then I'm pretty confident we want to... I mean, we'll reroll here. These are all pretty bad for us. We'll reroll, see what we get. So, I don't like Inferno Room held over, but I don't hate the idea of going, like... No, I just want to go to Mushroom here. We don't need Inferno Room at all for this one. They're actually getting Grok to write them porn. That's Voyix, that is... I assume that was step 1 of Horny Grok. We're so cooked. We are pretty cooked. We are pretty cooked. That is true. Let me just reroll this. These are all pretty bad. Ooh, Cuddlebeard. Cuddlebeard, huge. I guess I'll take this. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Should probably just be sending money on removals, though, I guess, huh? Let's do these out. Horny Grok is super jealous, but she'll do a threesome if you tell her the people you invite are astral projections. I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just type to me, Voyix? Voyix, take that back right now, mister. You fucking take that back. What the fuck did you just say to me, you little bitch? Can he... you know what? I don't know, man. They're in the trenches. Apparently. You know, I'm gonna go double Tome of Evergrowth here, because we can put this on Spore Launcher as well. They both have dualism, so they'll both get double the effect. And they can just both, in theory, put the sap on the shark. They're astral projecting extra people into the AI porn. That's what a fucked up sentence you're telling me, dude. I hate all the things. I hate everything you're saying. Stop. Cease immediately. Okay, this is pretty easy to me, I think, here at least, right? You do this. You play these up here. I guess you just put the stewards down here as well, right? That seems fine. Can we ban Voyix in the Mickey Mouse fan club? No. He's a grandfather and we can't get rid of him. We should freeze and make this free with both Icicle Fracture and Titan's Claw, right? Now, why the fuck isn't it free? Hello? Oh, it is free. Nice. Okay, very good. So you try Monster Train up to Covenant 9. You think it's okay. Is there a consensus on if this one is better than / the same? Bandana Dan, first off, hello. Welcome back. I'm pretty sure you've been here before. I personally think this one is better. I think there is very little argument to make that the first one is better. And I think a very easy and maybe overpowered argument to say is that this game has more clans. It's effectively the same game, but with, like, not more than twice the content, because twice the clan number means, like, so many different combinations. So, like, it's so much more content, but obviously that shouldn't be the be-all, end-all, right? I just think the game is just also, like, the new champions are also really well designed, things of that nature, too. It just is really good. I think just how I would describe it. It just seems really good to me. Beyond that, I don't know how else you want to say it. Appreciate the insight. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I struggle to imagine someone like here, the guy, I'm sure they're out there, but the person who says that Monster Train 2 is so much worse than Monster Train 1, I want to have a conversation. I would want to talk to you. I need to know what you think and how you think and why you think. Because that, to me, just seems like a wild existence to have, basically. I forgot about Truffles, by the way, here, too. I should have been playing this guy. What a hit. Truffles looking big here. I'm going to sap you, I think, first. That doesn't really help too much. I think you walk up to the pyre and die, though, so it's whatever. You remember I said I needed to play 1 to play 2, but you wanted to anyway? That's fine as well. I think it is good that you played the first game as well. I don't think there's any, like, reason not to, basically. I think it's perfectly fine to do both. Also, I gotta be careful about the incants here, because my big plan is just the sap line, basically. I'm gonna freeze all these. I think we even actually just sap you down as well here right now. That seems good to me. And this guy leaked for 2 damage. Oh, 6 damage, whatever. You wonder how many Monster Train streamers are doing crazy Monster Train titles? What do you mean by that exactly? You saying that my title is crazy? I think my title is pretty. I mean, like, I will say, you can make the argument that some of my YouTube video titles. Oh, dude, I forgot about Ozzy Osbourne. I did hear about that. Yeah, I do rip to a real one. I forgot. Yeah, let's put 1 here, 1 for you, 1 for me. I thought you were trying to be like I thought this was supposed to be like commentary on like the state of clickbait titles in Monster Train or something like that. I was a bit confused. I want to. You're silencing me here, aren't you, son of a bitch? They'll just propagate like normal, huh? That seems fine. Oh, I can't even do my my freaking my Evergrowth here. That's sad. I'll just sap here and pass. That's fine. Okay. Here's a clip of his wife talking about how she fired an assistant for being upset after being asked to go save paintings from their burning house. I think she should have gotten the paintings. What's the big deal? Look at those frenzy swarm here. I don't know. r/Grok is just sad. I will say, Voix, I didn't know r/Grok existed. I am unbelievably tempted to go look at it now. I do really want to see what's going on over there. And I gotta say it, folks. As always, another win for the Mushy Room believers. This room is being genuinely hard carried by Mushy Room Manifold Mirror. That was a huge important part of this run winning. So I gotta give a shout out to my boy Mushy Room today. Thank you, Luke, for as always showing me the truth about the Mushy Room. That was an important part of my discovery about Mushy Room being good. You just keep doing this, huh? There you go. Any catfishers? Voyix, I'm down to do a catfish. We can do a catfish after the Titan fight. Although I don't know if we'll have time. We should have time. We should have time. I believe we will be able to do so. You should catfish yourself. No, Voyix, don't catfish yourself. You're so sexy. Aha. I think our win condition here is the Frostbite with Cuddlebeard, basically. I think that's like way more damage than our units are doing. Thank you, Shark. Very cool. You got 4 today? There was I was not sad. I was happy to do it. But CS the other day, he was like, dude, I did catfishing the other day and I got 7 out of 10 right, and I was like, that's crazy. And I went and did the same day. I only got 6 right. It was definitely an easier day than average, but I did feel humbled. I thought I was going to be able to beat CS's ass, and he crushed me. Can we 1x speed the fight? I'd rather not, personally. That seems kind of miserable. I will say, sorry, Bandana, I will say that there's a lot more flexibility in this game, too, as far as like unit placement and stuff like that as well. There's a lot going on in this game that is, I think, just ultimately a little bit better. But they're both good games. I think basically everyone will agree to that as well, pretty much. So I don't know. Hold on. Enoki first. Do this. I guess you just play this bottom floor, huh? No reason to... I don't know, actually, no. I keep forgetting. I want to harvest mid floor. I should play these top floor. Also, all these bosses are getting sapped into oblivion. That is true. These bosses will stop attacking very shortly. Order lol moment here. I'm not going back and redoing it. You can't make me. I refuse. We'll do something like this for now. That seems... We need to prevent the damage coming in from savagery this way, too. Also, we have Echo here, too. Well, not Echo, I mean, Chico here, so we have the mute. Put this here, sap yourself. I think I mentioned before, guys, but if you didn't know, a cool thing about Overgrowth Tome, whatever it's called, Evergrowth, is that if the unit you're putting it on has dualism, you double the effect. So Hot Shark has dualism, so he has no attack, so we play it on himself, and he's giving himself 6 regen every turn. Which I think is really neat, personally. I think it's a really like fun way to play the game, basically. Is having this cool little combo you can do. Proliferate here looking pretty good. You got 0? Damn, Voyix. That sounds like today's a tough one. Who do I need to kill first here? Probably Savagery. Probably Savagery more than anything, actually. Savagery is probably the highest priority to kill. Because he's going to be not here very often. Entropy's getting frostbitten every turn, basically, right? I think it's gotta be, yeah, here. Do this. I guess I'll play my Mitosis Cap here. This is a little bit of extra health for you, buddy, huh? That seems fine. The highest percent today is 34%. Damn, dude. That's not very much. When I think about that, that's like a very small number, actually. Crazy, kinda. Let's mulch up here. We're also gonna kill Dominion super quickly because of the relentless combat here. Can I get sap on Dominion anyway? I don't think so, can I? I forgot about truffles here too. Yeah, that just goes in the mushroom stack. That's fine. We're gonna lose a lot of health with these guys walking up, and then the Pyre killing them in like 2 hits, and then like Dominion getting free hits because of it, basically. Average score today is 1.9. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Okay, we need to get these curses out of here. They need to play Loam Coat. Actually, I should put Loam Coat on the fungi here, because when it propagates, we get more spawns in, which will trigger all of our rallies and stuff. I think that's better here. Keep sapping up here. Savagery is hitting for 0, as you can see, which is nice. Getting the shard hit there is also very lovely. We're taking a lot of damage just to people walking to Pyre on this. I think I get at least 2 since he was a band nerd. I was not a very good band nerd. You don't have too high hopes from me here on this one. Unless the question is like a sousaphone. I would suspect that maybe I'm not going to do very well today. Keep sapping here. I think we just play this. Freeze the glow up. That seems fine. You're 700 plus hours for this Pyre player. I've been dying for a game that comes close. Play Slice and Dice to death. I would say, I think it's pretty widely agreed upon. Maybe I'm the fool here. people widely agree upon that pretty much Monster Train / Monster Train 2 is the second best deck builder. Is anyone not in agreement with that one? I thought we kind of all more or less said, yeah, that's true. Maybe not. Is there anyone out there who doesn't believe this? Can we discard the blights? They auto purge. You're right. He's so right. I forgot about that. Is Balatro a deck builder? I would call it a deck builder. I think you can call Balatro up there too. I know some people, not pointing at any specific people out here. I know some people out there do hate Balatro. I think it's fair to say it's one of the best deck builders as well. I wouldn't call you stupid for that. I'm trying to kill this man. You have 1,900 hours in Slay the Spire. It's a lot of hours. Balatro looks so boring. It's cool. I think there's something special about Balatro in the sense that it's like this very good subversion of the genre, basically. And it's kind of hard to deny that element of the game, basically. I think we're going to move you up here just to get more rallies. What do we hit? Damn, tragic. Keep putting these here, pass the turn. We actually might not win this, folks. It is going to take just a million years to actually ever kill, what's his name? To kill Savagery. There's like a genuine issue for us. Balatro, Ultramat. He's so angry at Balatro, man. We can discard the Frenzy Swarm here. This guy we take so much pyre damage from this guy existing too. Gross. Oh, you're right. I do. Charon, you're right. I forgot I have the Drain card. Do I have any propagates other than the one that has the Consume that I already used? I have Glow Up. You're so right. That'll help a lot. I forgot. We can replay this then in that case because I have horribly misplayed in that sense. I should be having sap on you. 100% true and real. I've been silenced here as well. Shit. We'll see how it goes. Well. Maybe we'll just get lethal before it matters here, it looks like. We did get a lot of decay down here for free, basically. But not much. Oh, it's going to be a little iffy. I mean, will help, but won't solve the issue. It'll eat through the drain pretty quickly because of all the leaking. That is true. That is true as well. You can also just daze this turn, which is nice, too. Oh. Truffles, what do you got for me, Truffles? Shield of Wind, that's pretty tight, honestly. I can slap this on, probably on the Shark here. This, I think, just better, ultimately. I'm gonna just play this and pass. Oh, I should do this first. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat. We're cheating. People, we're cheating today. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it takes so long to refresh, too. Sadnar, you are right, but it is better than Mitosis Cap, I suppose. Dude, why is it taking so long? There we go. Okay. That was a long time to reset. Holy. That cannot be how probability works. We'll check this out. There you go. Now the Shield of Wind is doing big numbers for us. There's always a gig along. Yeah. I think someone told me that it has to do with the fact that the game is like replaying from the start pretty much. So that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Keep doing this. And then I guess we just do this and pass. Yeah, exactly, Ashok. That's what I understand too, basically, to be the thing. When it does that. What a draw. Holy, hold on. This is kind of stinky. Get rid of you. You guys are walking up. It's another hit the pyre. Keep putting the sap on you. Yeah, you might have to replay this one. We just have such little damage. Although he's almost dead, actually, isn't he here? And by him, I mean the... Oh, we're good, actually. We're good people. Folks, it's fine. Nobody panic. No, absolutely nobody panic here. Because we have Drain. So you go to 0. You're going to come up here and I think get an extra hit off. But then you die next turn, and then the fight's over here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everyone is fine. It was annoying, though, for damn sure. We do win for this position. Right? Probably. Good. Feels like a really janky way to reset a turn. Yeah, but like also maybe it was the best way to do it. I don't know shit about coding. I don't know. GG. Close, should have been closer than it was. We misplayed a little bit here for sure with not getting sap on Dominion. That was a big oversight. If we gotten it earlier, we could have maybe propagated it and like kept it up going like throughout the entire fight. But this is like it worked well enough. I guess we shouldn't complain too much. Pre-play to keep Truffles alive. I can't go back. No. No. Oh, Voyix left already. Goodbye, Voyix. He's already gone, but whatever. Okay, people. The stream is not over quite just yet. Before we wrap it up, we're going to do a quick catfishing. If you don't know, catfishing is one of the Wordle-style games, but instead of Wordle, they give you a bunch of tags for Wikipedia articles. You get 10 articles. You have to guess what each one is as you go through. Right? We'll be pretty quick about it. But if you don't care about the train game, no hard feelings. Have a good night. We'll see you hopefully next time. This will take like not even 10 minutes to play. Hopefully. Let me boot it up here real quick. Oop, I spelled catfishing wrong. There we go. Here it is. There's the catfishing. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. I feel like it's too small. I don't know. Whatever. And you guys, why is it called catfishing? I don't know, Forrest, actually. I know catfishing, like the term is usually for people, you know, lying about who they are on the internet or whatever, right? I don't know what this is in reference to, honestly. But I don't know. That fight was 25 minutes. Pretty long fight. Pretty long. It wasn't 25 minutes. It was like 15 at most. Don't lie to me, Walt. Unless that was a typo. That might have been a typo. Who knows? Anyway, let's boot it up here, right? Obviously, you feel free. If you know the answer, let me know. You can say it. I will not be upset. Oh, God. I don't know anything about old music. The tags are the categories of the pages. Category fishing. Oh, it does. I see. As Dallas, I do see because it's the cat and then the fishing are two different. Like maybe it's italics. Maybe it's the same font, but still, I get the premise. Very interesting. Stack also figuring it out too in the YouTube chat. Now it's been 6 hours. What the hell? Anyway, songs about it's about racism. Songs about lynching in the United States. Works originally published in American magazines. I don't know. I don't think it's a specific song. It's a specific Billie Holiday song. I don't think they're asking for an entire genre. They're asking for a specific one. I don't know any protest songs in the 1940s, unfortunately. Is it Safety Dance, the hit song? I don't think it's Safety Dance. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to think of anything it could be. The only thing I'm thinking of is the Confederate song or whatever, but that's definitely not it. So I don't know. Hanging Tree? You know what? Not real. It's a song about lynching. I don't know that as a name of a song, but that sounds like a good guess. More than anything here, I'll put it in. Let's see. Hanging Tree. No, it's Strange Fruit. Strange Fruit. Uh, written and composed by Abel Meeropol and recorded by Billie Holiday in 1939. The lyrics were drawn from a poem. Song protests the lynching of African Americans with lyrics that compare the victims to the fruit of trees. Interesting. Okay. Have not heard of it. Seems like a pretty tough one. Do not ask what the fruit are. Monka S. Very true. A 2014 establishment, citizen journalism websites, Kickstarter funded publications, media listed in Russia as foreign agents, open source. Is this WikiLeaks? This is WikiLeaks, I'm pretty sure. I am fairly confident this is WikiLeaks. Because I believe Julian Assange was originally born in the Netherlands, maybe, and then moved to the UK, and I believe... Well, no, hold on, but... Oh, but, like... But it's listed... But no, but, like, I don't think that's right, because isn't Julian Assange... No, he is still... He's not... No, that's... I'm mixing up him and Edward Norton. Edward Norton is in Russia. I forget where Julian Assange was, but he wasn't held in Russia. I'm pretty sure it's WikiLeaks. Is Whalen in 2014? You think so? I don't know when WikiLeaks first came out. It's only a guess I got here, man. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. Bellingcat. I've never heard of Bellingcat before. I guess you were right. I guess you're a sad note. You were right. It was before. It was. I would never have guessed this. Hanging Tree is the song from the Hunger Games. I've never watched the Hunger Games movies. I only read the books when I was like 18 years old. Okay, 1943 German novels. I only know one German novel from around this time period, and I don't want to put it in. I'm pretty sure it's not correct. I think there'd be a lot more tags in here of the book that I'm thinking of from this time period that would be here present. Strange New World. Strange New World. That's not that's what's his name? One of the famous guys, Orwell, isn't it? Isn't Strange New World? Or I'm thinking of Brave New World. I think, right? Brave New World is Orwell. I don't know about Strange New World. That I'm unfamiliar. Yeah, that's Brave New World. Yeah. By Huxley. By Huxley. I always mix up Huxley and Orwell. Which one did Animal Farm? Was that one Orwell then? Those were like the two books that I read like back to back in like junior year of high school. I always mix them up. I got no clue on this one, honestly. Novels by Herman Hesse. Wait, fictional games. Hold on. Wait a second. That's a weird one to be here. Fictional games. What is there any chance that Wolfenstein was like a weird like German book? Or whatever? You think Jumanji? Call of Duty the novel. I can see it being Jumanji. That wouldn't surprise me. No, if it was Jumanji, they'd be way more about the movies, I think, here. There'd be way more tags about the movies existing. But I feel like if it was Wolfenstein, there'd be way more things about the game as well. I don't know. Novel set in the 20th... That's actually a huge point. I did not notice novels set in the 25th century. That... I did not see this. That's a really good point. I have no idea. Is Cloud Atlas... Is that one... Was that a book before? I don't know. Jumanji's not set in the 25th century. That's not true. That's definitely not right. I mean, when is Wolfenstein set? Because it's in the future, but it's right after World War II, I'm pretty sure. The book is not Cloud Strife. That was good guess, though. I have genuinely no idea. Speculative. Oh, is Strange New World a thing? I'm down to say Strange New World because I haven't read it. I have no idea. I could believe this being the correct answer though somehow. You looked it up. You recognize his other books. I'm just gonna try Strange New World. That's the Strange New World. Is it? I don't even know if this is a book, but let's try it. The Glass Bead Game. Never heard of this before. What were Mr. Sun? What were some of the other books? Because I'm not familiar with this guy at all. Maybe I'm curious if I recognize any of the other ones. CS, you got 6.5? Are you kidding me? I'm on question 4 and I've gotten them all wrong so far. He wrote Siddhartha. Also never heard of it. Australia and international cricket, cricket awards and rankings, cricket rivalries, England and international cricket, recurring events, test cricket competitions. What the fuck? I have no idea. Is Disco here? Disco, are you around? I don't know what this is. It's Australian. The Ashes? Is that a thing? I have no... Astroman, what is the Ashes? Is this some sort of cricket tournament between England and Australia established in 1882? I am unfamiliar. You read that in English class? I did not read that one in English class. I missed that one, apparently. This is not Crocodile Dundee. Gents versus prisoners? Is that a thing? I mean, this was probably back when Australia was a prison colony. That's what they play for, the ashes of a burnt cricket stump. They are asking for the award specifically. You got the American debuff on this one? I'm down for saying the Ashes. Maybe this is a thing. I don't know. Ashes in Australia versus England game. You don't know if it's 1882, but it's primarily those two countries. Let's try it. Dude, it was the Ashes. Astroman, you're a genius. What the hell? Wow. Damn, dude. That's crazy. I bet CS knew that one, that fucking freak. Can you believe this shit? Okay, 1926 birth, 1991 death, 20th century African-American male actor, jazz composer. Okay, the most famous African-American trumpet player, Louis Armstrong. I don't know when he died. It's a jazz all over the place. He's very famous to have this many tags. I feel like it's got to be him. Who else would it be? I don't know. That's from respiratory failure. Tragic. It's the only one that I got here. Cultured folks in here? Apparently, Bandana. I don't know. You really think I can get this one? Ah! Miles Davis. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I don't know when any of those guys were trumpeter. He played trumpet. They both played trumpet. Dizzy Gillespie, also true. I don't know when any of them lived or died, unfortunately. Maybe if I had, whatever. Tragic. Louis Armstrong lived, died earlier. Yeah, I just don't know the timelines for that stuff, unfortunately. 1992 in economic history, United Kingdom. George Soros. Like, sorry, hold on. What's going on here? Why is George Soros involved? History of pound sterling, premiership of John Major, September 1992, events in the United Kingdom, short selling, stock market crashes. I don't know much about this. Whatever this is. I don't know why is George Soros involved? Oh, is there like just like a British housing crisis? Maybe the British the you know what, the 1992 UK stock market crash. Hold on. That's what what else would this be? A calling Ratterbox, who knows? Black Wednesday. Okay, man. I'm not familiar with Black Wednesday. I'm sorry. Any 24 compositions, concert band pieces, concertane works by George Gershwin. Music of New York City, Rhapsodies. I don't know, man. The Entertainer. I don't know. Was a song that came out in 1924 a jazz competition, a composition? That's not even. That's I don't know. At Rhapsody in Blue, it does say Rhapsodies. You know what? Honestly, Astro Man, you were right before. Oh, Sadler, you said Black Wednesday in the YouTube chat. I didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. We listened to Rhapsody in Blue. I probably have listened to it before. Sounds familiar. Rhapsody in Blue, you guys are saying here? Final answer, let's see it. Rhapsody in Blue. Okay, okay. 13th century poems about the Holy Grail? What the fuck? Medieval German poems? I don't fucking know this shit. Lohengrin? I don't know. It's a romance poem? Poetry based. Is this the guy? I'm gonna just guess this is the guy who came up with what's his name? Like the Camelot tales or whatever, right? Like King Arthur and all that shit. I don't even know what this is, dude. Apparently George Soros short sold the pound sterling by 10 billion. Damn, dude. Is that 13th century? It's probably close, Ashram, but it's definitely not about the Holy Grail. Holy Grail not involved with that one. I'm pretty confident in saying. And if this was Beowulf, there'd be way more tags. It's something more obscure for sure. Lancelot was a French invention. I'm gonna say Lancelot gets dirty. I had no idea. What is this? Let's see. Parzival. I don't know what this is. Dude, this was a tough one, man. This was a really tough one. Beowulf was estimated 8th to 11th century. Ancient Roman eunuchs, ancient Roman religious titles, castrate. Is it transgender topics in mythology? I was going to say castrati, maybe. Third gender. Ancient Roman religious titles. I don't know. But the fact that it's like transgender topics in mythology is kind of throwing me off here. Gallus? Wasn't it Sir Percival something that was the Holy Grail? I think that all of the Arthur guys I think are involved with the Holy Grail. I think maybe either is it Percival? I think it's Percival or Galahad is maybe the one who finds it, but I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. Gallus. I have no idea what Gallus is. Steck, if anyone says anything besides Gallus, we can talk about it. But as far as I know, I got no clue on this one. Yeah, my first thought was castrati, but I think castrati is not like a religious thing. I think it's like they castrated people for them to like sing well or whatever. So, which by the way, really not based on that one. That one's a little fucked. I'm gonna go with Gallus. Why not? Maybe this is a word I've never heard of it before. Galli, a Gallus, Galli plural, was a eunuch priest of the Phrygian goddess Cybele and her consort Attis, whose worship was incorporated into the state religious practices of ancient Rome. Dude, those Romans were doing fucking crazy shit, man. It's not a Spectre, it wasn't a eunuch because they used eunuch in the tag already there, pretty much, basically. So we knew it wasn't eunuch or you know, whatever. Yeah, that's you know what? Fucked up, man. Fucked up. 1975 establishments in New Mexico. Area 51 or whatever. Roswell is my first guess on this. Let's see. Let's see what the other tags are. Initial public offerings, American brands, American companies, artificial intelligence companies. Is this Apple? Was Apple started in New Mexico? Web service providers? Multinational companies headquartered in the United States. Electronics companies. I think that has to be Apple. Mobile phone manufacturers has to be Apple, right? Am I crazy? Companies based in Redmond. I don't know where they are currently now. Maybe they're based in Washington. I don't know. Cloud computing. This seems like it has to be Apple. Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't make phones though. The thing that's throwing me off here is the phone one, right? A lot of these, sure, they could be there, but maybe Microsoft tried to make a phone, but I don't think if they did, it would show up in the tags for the article. I think that it has to be Apple. I don't know which was made where though is the problem. I'm gonna go with Apple on this one. Final answer. And if it's Microsoft, so be it. Ah, god damn it. Ah, fuck me. I fucking hate this. This is horrible. What a fucked up, twisted world we live in, man. Mr. Sun, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you. The phones, man. Why do they have the phone part? What a fucking red herring, man. Ain't no one making phones from Microsoft anymore. Microsoft owns Nokia. When was the last time UCS saw someone with a goddamn Nokia? This shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. Oh well. You know there's a lot of Microsoft in Seattle. Windows Phone. Gotcha. How dare you? Anyway, people. Everyone's stream's over. Thanks for hanging. Hopefully you had a fun time. It was great having you. Next stream, I want to say it's probably tomorrow. I might be busy though. I don't know. We'll see. But I will hopefully see you next time. Let's raid Voix. I'm pretty sure he's live right now. /raid Voix64. And if you're over on YouTube, you'll be redirected over there. I think when the stream ends as well. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I kind of forget. Hold on. Oh god. I'm flashing all over the place. I'm into here. Go customization. Redirect. And go to Voix. There we go. Okay. I'll see you guys next time, I'm sure. Have a good one. Goodbye.